Welcome to the Albion TV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025. I am your host, The Chosen One, and I am joined today by Robin Hood RS on the play-by-play, and of course, Bogle behind the scenes on the camera. We are currently spectating the 18 UTC time slot on a 15-minute delay here on Albion Europe. So if you guys have reports of live content out there in the real world, please contact us through Discord. It is the best way to message us and let us know where the fights are happening. But Robin, there's a very high likelihood, a high chance, a pretty good statistical opportunity here for some content, as I believe, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 20, 22 territories up for grabs here, Robin?
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, and we'll start off by jumping over to one of those territories right now, as we do have Woof Woof sieging this territory here in Floatshore Bight. The Winx Alliance here, who I have never seen before, or the guild or guilds inside of Sept. Actually, no, I know Catdom, they did a behind the banners not too long ago, actually. So I do know those guys, but I haven't seen them on the battlefield. So let's see how they do against King Trixel and Woof Woof here today.
Well, that is not an easy pull for anybody. Getting Woof Woof on your knocking on your door here is not gonna be ideal for these guys in Lotus and the Winx Alliance here. Let's see how long they can defend themselves and if they can keep these guys from taking over their territory. Oh, it's just actually, that's just a raid. Very early for a raid. Okay.
It is just a raid, but there's also a declaration from the Zeal Alliance here as well. There's a handful of territory conquests or territory launches in this region. The zone northeast, this zone, the zone southwest, 2 maps away in Deepwood Dell, another one in Floatshore Flow. So yeah, Fort Sterling Portal region, so to speak, pretty active today. I was wondering where Woof Woof were going to end up, because they also launched on territories all the way up in the North Peninsula. They did launch onto a territory or two up there, so things are spicing up in different regions at the moment. Quite interesting.
That is for sure here, Robin. I'm wondering how these guys are gonna do. If this is gonna be like a permanent choice, they're moving in, kicking out all the renters, taking over the area. This is gonna be their new home. Oh, meanwhile, we do have more action starting to brew. We have Sorrow has demounted versus Girth, and I believe it's Squirtle Squad over in Rivercarp's Crossing. There is a remount and a reposition almost instantly, as these two groups don't seem to be quite ready to face off yet. So we're gonna keep an eye on this, as this is gonna get spicy over here today.
Yeah, that's something to be keeping an eye on. Obviously, yesterday we did watch the action unfold where Skype were able to defend their territory, heavily outnumbered, actually. Yesterday I did actually mention that it was, if I record correctly, I said that it was a near even fight, but the guys in Skype did not like that, and they gave me some battle boards, and I will say, I was wrong. I'll hold my hands up there.
The first strikes have already gone in favor of Soap, as they have taken down a couple of members of Contingent, caught the mounted group. They ran towards the door, waited for Contingent to follow, then turned and burned. And another group of Contingent goes down as they try to climb up this hill and get even footing with Crumbs and Soap, but it looks like so far very one-sided action, as Soap is taking it to the Contingent and Girth.
Yeah, that's going to be a very interesting fight indeed. I actually just switched on over to Sorrow to see how this unfolds right now. Not sure if Skype are also on the battlefield. Only a 36 disarray debuff here for Soap at the moment. Sorrow and the boys are in full kite mode. They are getting engulfed from all different directions at the moment.
Yeah, it's
Contingent
starting to
mounting
turn.
up and living on
The
top of them.
numbers really starting to take a turn here. The first few engagements went heavily in favor of Crumbs, but then we saw two very successful engagements go against them. One of these guys, it's Expand, just going wild out here today, getting some massive kills in favor of his guys. But I don't know if they're going to be able to hold up against Girth in this engagement here. The numbers are not in their favor. Meanwhile, the other action is going strong over in Float Shoal Blight.
Yeah, just watching this unfold, like this is going to be the story of the season here with Soap and Girth as we push into the first week here of the season. Sorrow at the moment doing a fantastic kite game, keeping Contingent on their toes. They are securing kills on pretty much every single engage. Inaz nearly going down there. Reinforcements, though, getting deleted by Squirtle Squad on the eastern side. Now Crumbs are getting pincered. They are the meat of the sandwich. They've got a second group of Contingent coming in on the north side as well. Can Soap hold on here? That is the question.
It's going to be a hard thing to do, Robin. Overwhelming numbers pushing through here, and you're seeing the health bars just drop as more and more Contingent members and more Girth members just flow over top of them. Squirtle Squad leads the charge right now. Many hits in their favor, and it looks like that's another, I want to say uncontested 20 in a row.
Yeah, it looks like it's a get out if you can situation potentially here for Soap. I don't think Skype are on the battlefield. Let me go double check actually where Casper Core is. Casper Core is actually in Wailing Bulwark at the moment. It looks like they may have had a skirmish for themselves just 2 maps away from where Sorrow is fighting in River Copse Crossing. So obviously Casper Core and Skype handling take care. It seems like now they are riding through the zone just northwest is where Sorrow is right now to try and ride in and save the day here. Crumbs will do everything in their power to keep this fight going and trying to stay alive, waiting for those reinforcements to come.
Also trying to keep them engaged, Robin, so their teammates can come in while they're still here too. Like holding out and not running away is important if you're trying to keep these large groups engaged so that you can take out their forces when you have the opportunity. But right now, Robin, I don't think they can. I'm looking at this. There's like 5 guys left total in the zone.
Yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted here, unfortunately. I'm going to double check on Casper Core to see how far he did make it through Wailing Bulwark. He is literally just zoning in now, so if we want to switch from Sorrow to Casper Core, we'll see if Skype take the fight here. Crumbs, remember, they only live one zone to the southeast of River Copse Crossing, so their re-gears will be back in here pretty much near instantly. But on the other side of that, Squirtle Squad live in the zone northeast, so their re-gears are pretty much near instant. And here we go, Casper Core getting mixy, getting into it right away here. Skype on the line. Will they find a call to the answer, or an answer to the call, shall I say? Nearly had my lines mixed up there. Let's see how they perform.
The timing on this is terrible, as you have one force getting completely wiped as their teammates come in. This is perfect for Contingent. They should be able to do something with it, but so far, again, Soap looking good early on in this fight.
They're looking real good right now, and Skype are just walking in. Remember, Crumbs did a fantastic job. They did secure quite a few kills before they started getting wiped towards the end. So Girth, you know, a lot of these guys, a lot of these parties are not going to be full. They're not going to be, you know, ready. But where Skype, they are coming in fresh. They have everybody available, and they are just sending it right now. And it looks like it's definitely caught Girth off guard. They are just steamrolling through them. And look at this natural clumping coming out here from Contingent. Contingent looking to fire back here. Not going to find much. Casper Core looking for everything, and he finds it all here. And it should be a full-blown wipeout for Contingent if they can keep this pressure alive. Chasing down this group here of Contingent. a breakaway coming in, more reinforcements streaming in by the northwestern door here. Soap in full control, and I think this fight may be coming to an end here soon.
I think you're right, Robin. I'm looking at the names that have gone down here for Girth, and there's some big ones in it. I don't think they're going to be able to pull this out. Sunny B alone now. Nobody with him there. This is going to be it, I think.
Yep,
and
it
he's
is
going down now as well.
It is all just Skype on that kill feed. Very nicely done. We don't know what the outcome was. Obviously, with Take Care a couple maps away, I'm pretty sure Skype were also victorious there as well, considering that they were able to break through. I looked at the OC timer on Casper when he zoned into Wailing Bulwark, and it was about 2 or 3 minutes on the timer. So that gives an indication about how quick that potential fight that they did have, maybe with Take Care, came to an end as well. So great work here for Soap on their first opener, 11 minutes into the primetime window. Let's see how much more we get of that tonight.
Well, we have Float Show Fissure is currently in a weird situation. A small group has defended against Winx, and Winx brought out the banner and everything, but now it appears that they're leaving, even though they had this group outnumbered. I mean, no disarray to disarray. You know what I mean? Like level 36 disarray too, to no disarray, and they're leaving the zone. It actually looks like now they're going to bring back a group. A small contingent has split off from the main group, and they're going back to, I guess, re-siege this territory. I'm going to see if I can't get you an inside POV, because there's only like a half dozen of these guys.
Well, we'll keep an eye out about what's happening elsewhere. Soap, I think they're currently moving to secure Rivercop's Curve, as that territory was the one that got launched on by Contingent. And that is obviously Crumbs' home zone. So they'll be looking to move to that location now.
Well, the banner is here. It's undefended, just kind of sitting there. The members of Vitir Alliance here do actually have a disarray, a level 1. They got a couple people in zone. And it does look like Winx, even though it's split into 2 groups, both are going in opposite directions. One went northwest, one went southwest. So while it did look like somebody was going to stay in Float Troll Fissure and take this territory, because they can. They're 36 versus 1. It's going to happen, right? But the forces have left into the other zones. Deepwood Pines and Float Shoal Flow, neither of which have attacks declared, so we'll see.
Yeah. Where did King Trixo go then?
I don't know.
Have a little look. He's still in Float Shore Flow. No, they're still here fighting.
Oh, okay. It's just not on the map. It's not showing it on the map, so I didn't think it was happening. Yeah, so he's definitely fighting here.
Yeah, main shock quarter is back in map as well for Winx, by the way. So there we go. It is
Winx has two forces right now. One went south, one went north, and they had the opportunity to secure a different territory, but instead, I don't know. They're here against Woof Woof, fighting them. A little disorganized by this Winx group, but they're doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be looking to keep hold of as many territories as possible. Obviously, Float Shore Bite is one of the territories that they're fighting in just moments ago against Woof Woof at the start of the hour. And it looks like Woof Woof have pulled away to Float Shore Flow, where we're at right now. So yeah, Winx trying to keep all their territories in play. They may lose 1 or 2,
well,
depending.
This is just a raid as well. This isn't even a conquest. So we're past conquest timer in a minute, right? 15 is too late.
We'll see in a minute to see if the attacking forces on those territories actually showed up and raised a banner. At least here, they have just defended their territory. want to open up the world map and have a look. Floatshow Bite is also defended as well. The attack has come to an end there. Deepwood Dell has also come to an end there. So the only one that's still ongoing in this region is the zone northeast. Actually, so... But that is not part of the... two alliances that we're spectating fighting right now in Flow.
Yeah. Interesting situation.
But Wink's doing an okay job here considering who they're going up against. As I say that, I give them the Caster's Curse and they get wiped pretty hard on that engagement. I apologize for the Caster's Curse. Can they soak up this engagement? No, they cannot. That is about 15 kills all in the favor of Woof Woof in a row right here. Maybe some more as Winks try to get back into the territory here. More and more members dying at the gates, and I think that's about 20 kills in a row for Woof Woof. A very painful retreat here for Winks.
Looks like we have a little bit more action over here in Spring Sump Wetlands. Oh, is that El Grumpy, not El Grumpy Bogle? Thank you. El Grumpy over here for Corn, defending the territory here. A couple of banners have been raised, so this could be a very interesting battle. It looks like we have the Kings to the west and another force to the east. I'm going to have to go take a quick look at them. Actually, it might just be another group of the... It's Mass, EQMS. Whoa. That's a rough one for El Grumpy and the boys to pull. Mass on one side, King on the other. Talk about between a rock and a hard place. Not going to be easy for Corn to come out of this one without a few lumps.
No, it is not. That is pretty rough. Over here, Winks finally getting a kill on the battle board onto Lord Grim. But they are pulling back here. They do not have fortifications set up here in the secondary level. At least here on the western side, so that could be a bit of an issue once Woof Woof break through the gates and walls here on the first level. Gonna be a tough nut to crack here for Winks, like we mentioned. I mean, Trixo's coming off the back of, you know, multiple season-long wars. He is very experienced in sieging and defending. Today, though, he is the one sieging the territory, but his forces, you know, they've been pretty much on point the last months here on Albion Europe, so I don't expect them to fail.
No? Okay, all right. It's so far pretty good defense here by Corn. They're just holding Kings off on the east. Mass on the east and Kings on the west. They haven't taken any big losses so far, but again, I don't think the attackers are worried about it yet. They're just slowly grinding in. Yido on one side just slowly going in, and then I believe we have Rapids on the other, so this is going to be rough. They're not trying to take him out early. They're going to wait and flood in and just hammer these guys.
Over here, the crystal has been shattered here on the farm gate in front of our POV. That means that Winks cannot utilize this gate anymore unless they manually open it. But then obviously Woof Woof can walk right on in. Still trying to focus on King Trixel on the front lines, but he knows how to rotate his defensives. He's not gonna die. I may have just jinxed him. We'll see. We'll switcheroo over to the eastern side here for Winks. As they can still utilize this gate, I believe, so they're going to be able to step in and out if they need to. 38 disarray debuff over here for the boys. And 2 kills secured again. And wait, is that an old kill there on Lord Grim? Yeah, it was. So only one kill secured onto Daryl, the eastern side.
Al Grumpy decided to take a quick venture outside the territory, maybe a little unadvised there, just a rough situation over there. Might want to get back in and just be a little bit more defensive here. I don't know what they're going to do in this situation, Robin. It looks like Mass is just waiting. Mass is not even hammering the walls. They're just outside waiting. So it's almost like they're just going to hang out here on the exit side and wait for them to leave.
They're just,
two larger forces just playing with their food right now.
Yeah. Oh, well, oh my God. Okay, Winks. Okay. All right. I'm not going to count you out just yet. A solid engagement here on the eastern side. Wolf getting caught with their pants down here at the gates. And it has been all Winks so far here. 2, 4, 6, 8 kills in a row here for Winks. But they're not stepping outside the territory walls. I think they've learned their lesson.
Well, we have more action, Robin, with Sorrow versus Girth. Big fight there as well. So that's the big one with Crumbs versus Contingent Squirtle Squad over in Rivercop's Curve.
I'll bounce
this
over
is
there.
Just a monster number of players. Massive engagements here. Cluster queue is active, but it seems like all 350 people are sitting on my screen right now, like all jammed in.
Yeah, I mean, no territory fortifications here whatsoever. It will just be an open world brawl right now. And Soap are getting washed out here on the eastern side as we jump in here. And, well, Sorrow, it's already done and dusted. It's over. Sorrow
Absolutely
is sprinting
destroyed.
away. It is, yeah. It's done.
That's rough, dude. That's 2 in a row right now.
And Casper Core also jumping away. So I'll hop back onto my original POV.
Over in Winks, yep.
Back onto Winks here.
Well, we still have El Grumpy and Korn defending against the Kings Alliance on the east and Mass. Kings on the west and Mass on the east. One day I'm going to get my east and west like right, Robin. I should just say left and right. I don't know at this point, man. It's bad. I need to go outside or something. Look at a compass.
I don't think that's going to help you. Don't go into the mountains. Don't go tracking somewhere if you don't know how to use your compass. Like, come on.
Hey, I won the Klondike Derby. I know how to use my compass.
I don't even know what the hell that is, but it sounds American.
Yeah, it's Boy Scouts. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Getting lost in the
How
woods.
long ago was that? 50, 60 years ago?
Yeah, like 60 years ago, Robin. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I was like
Times have
negative
changed.
20, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We'll let the audience decide on that one. Well, back over here, Winks are starting to handle Wolf quite well. Still not stepping outside the territory, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle. Up to a 41 disarray debuff here for Winks now. That's a lot. A lot of dudes.
Huh.
Do I see Stigrid in there?
I don't know.
Let me have a look. No, I did not. Okay. Must have been me seeing things.
You know, just it's similar names. Somebody could, both people want to have that name. Very popular English name, right?
What's that?
Stingrid? Like an old family name?
I've never heard of that in my life before. I'm pretty sure it's German. But they did win the Swiss Scale Cup, so that's why I was a little bit intrigued to see if it actually was them.
Oh.
That would have been a little bit of a powerhouse.
That would be interesting. Interesting move there. Pulling
or is it the Italians? I don't know. I've lost my will to live today.
Whoa, Robin, pull it back. Pull it back. Come back into the light.
Oh, dear.
Okay. As Bogle says that if I ever drive, we're just using the GPS. Yes. Never need a map again.
Exactly. Unless the satellites fall out the sky, then you're kind of fucked.
Well, when that happens, I'm worried about the giant black cube that's just hanging out there for no reason.
Yeah.
That's when I get worried, man. You know? Yeah. Hell, Grumpy and Corn still holding out here, dude. This is a very long, very slow attack here by the forces of King and Mass. And Mass I didn't see rapids. I was like, no rapids. Okay. What do we got over there? Very slow progress on that eastern side by Mass. It's like they're not even trying. And the western front with the Kings is slow.
Yeah, it's slow over here as well with Wolf breaking through the fortifications. The crystal is still up here on the eastern side, but then again, like we mentioned, they're facing off against a 41 disarray debuff. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Wolf are on like a low 30, 29 disarray debuff for Wolf. So heavily outnumbered here in Float Show Flow. I don't know why Winx wouldn't just utilize our numbers soon enough and just flood them and call it a day.
Maybe their job is to keep them engaged. I don't know. Who knows? It does look like Mass has been able to push in a little bit. They've gotten to the second tier. Still haven't seen much in the way of attacks by either side, but, we're hanging out. We're here for it.
I just read our Twitch chat, and I'm glad that somebody wrote what I was thinking in my head.
What was that?
Oh, we lost our POV over here, so give me a second. I need to find a new one. Someone asked which server this is. Someone else in Twitch chat responded, what does it say big in the middle of the screen?
War Report Europe with Robin Hood.
War Report Europe. What server are we on here? Ay. Does make you wonder.
Oh wait, sometimes. So did you see that question and that's why you were asking?
Yes.
Or okay,
yes.
The way you wrote that was like you had the same question. What server is this? Like you were thinking that question. That's what I got from what you said.
The response that someone gave to that question is what I was thinking. What does it say in the middle of the screen? It says Europe. That's the server we're on.
Well, hey, let's just be clear. That doesn't always correlate.
That is true. Sometimes Bogle does not do his job correctly. Throwing Bogle under the bus here. I don't know why you would do that, Shozen.
I mean, it's a really big bus. I didn't even have to push, dude. He just walked under, man.
Ugh. Nope.
I could have.
Bogle.
We're gonna get him on this here. So Bogle always harasses us with these little gifts in the corner. We're gonna find a way so that you can see them too, so you can understand what we deal with on a daily basis. Because it's not fair. We're constantly just inundated with these little memes from Bogle. I mean, you guys should be forced to look at them too and get the giggles we get. So we don't look like totally crazy people when we just laugh for no reason.
Well, I am just checking some of the big guns here, mainly Soap, to see what they're up to. They are pulling back towards different locations here. Skype resetting, OC in their hideout, maybe even demassing, not sure. Sorrow going through Fire Sink Trench at the moment, so very far away from their 1800 UTC time slot territory. So Soap may be calling it here. Not 100% sure, but we'll keep an eye on it nonetheless. But carry on. The events unfold. Did Crixel pull away here?
This is the slowest banging of walls I've ever seen over here on the western side of this. I mean, it just feels like it's inevitable, slowly ticking away. Like, this is what I imagine it was like in Shawshank Redemption as he, like, dug that tunnel through the wall with that tiny hammer. Just tink, 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 tink.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
You've never seen that movie?
Yep.
Yeah, why would you watch a good movie, right? When you could just watch Harry Potter for the 14th time.
Exactly.
You know, why expand your horizons? Why become a well-rounded individual? Why know what Shawshank Redemption even is? I mean, hell, is there anybody good in that movie? How would you know?
Probably not. Probably not. Probably a bad movie.
Yup.
Oh dear. Well, once again over here, Wolf has mounted up, and I don't know if they're leaving or rotating. Again, they rotated over to the western side, attempted it, and looks like they are actually leaving now as the blob goes to the southeastern door. So this fight will have come to end here, it looks like. Bouncing around. What else do? Who else?
We
do they have?
still have this fight going. Kings have pushed in on the west. El Grumpy from Korn is still fighting on the tower. El Grumpy has just secured 4 nice kills here, 5 nice kills in a row on the tower, but he's completely surrounded. Mass on his right and Kings on his left. It's just it's a rough situation to be in, but they keep holding. They have less people. They don't seem to be super coordinated, but they're okay.
They're
Kings
running.
are leaving. Kings are leaving. Yep. Okay.
And I think
This
that's came in here.
Robin, did you just come in here and just scare these guys away? What happened?
No, it was because Soap zoned in,
Oh boy.
and they're chasing Mass right now. So if you wanted to switch on to someone, it would be Sorrow.
Sorrow? Well, on this side, El Grumpy is chasing down the Kings as well. He doesn't seem to mind that Soap is here.
Looks like Soap and Korn might be working together, judging by what I just witnessed there on top of Sorrow. Not 100% sure yet, though.
Yeah, it did not look like these guys were fighting. El Grumpy ran right up to Soap, fought right until the edge of Soap, and then mounted up. Not turned around, mounted up, and then hung out in the area. Not turned around, mounted, and ran, which you would do if you were not friends with Soap. And had a
Good
massive...
hold, though, from Korn.
Yeah, they did great.
You know,
I mean, I was waiting the entire time with, they had Mass on one side, they had Kings on the other. I was waiting for them to smash these guys in the middle so I could say that Korn got creamed. But no, they didn't. They held.
They held like true warriors.
Yeah.
And reinforcements came in.
Mm-hmm. I really thought they were going to eat it the long way, Robin. I thought it was going to be over for them.
You know, I don't know if Soap are going to chase down Mass here or what. We'll wait and see. It doesn't look like it. Sorrow did zone into the next zone. Not going to chase it, as it looks like Mass are beelining it towards Arthur's Rest. That will be coming to an end.
Yeah. Well, I'm still following Sorrow and the boys. We have another blob on their map.
That would be Mass on the
Yeah.
northwestern side, making it towards
It's
Arthur's
like,
Rest.
yeah,
Like,
like you just said.
like I just said.
Yeah. Just I was reading stuff from like Sorrow's group. They're sending me messages right now about what they're doing. So I'm reading that and hearing what you're saying, and they're sort of the same, but not the same. And so I was, they're making comments about how they can do 2v1 against little old Corn, but they're not willing to do a 2v2 versus Soap and Corn.
Huh. Yep.
No clean corn for them, huh?
There's words that you can use to describe those type of people. I won't say I'm here.
Scared.
Though. Not
Scared.
Yeah, scared. Scared individuals.
We can use that one. We can use that one. A nice soft word.
Yes. King Trixel, though, I did switch on over to him, but he did just get deleted by Winks while he was alone outside the castle.
No.
He's starting a little bit late to the party.
What are you doing?
If we switch back to where's that list? God damn it, Bogle.
But he has too many gifts there for you now to find your list of players.
Yep, found it though. If we switch back to him, Winks are now taking it to the faux forces of Wolf Wolf outside the castle here in Skylake Hinterlands. Remember, Trixel isn't here. Backup shotcaller for Wolf Wolf, I believe, would be Lord Grim. But we'll stick with Winks right now because they're going for a little wraparound here on the northwestern side. Looking for something here, and they do find a deletion. Nearly taking down the secondary shotcaller here for Wolf Wolf. I don't know if they know that Lord Grim, that's half HP sitting in front of them, is the backup shotcaller. They are actually chasing him down, but Super Bonnie allowing that player to escape because they decided to robe Purity the player away from their Zerg.
Well, Lord Grimo just coming back with a nice little smack of his own there. Not going to be chased down for nothing. Turns and gives a little burn. Let's see how they do here. Absorbing this second wave, Robin. Oh, Winks losing a few. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, losing a couple there. Woof Woof not liking that. Rob on the run.
They are trying to retreat back to that castle right now. Will they lose many as they kite? Big clump here on the choke point. DPS unable to connect here for Winks. Return engagement coming out for Wolf Wolf. Pierce comes through, but the DPS unfortunately not able to connect. And finally, the permafrost does, though, into the mid lines of Winks. But they will pay the iron price. They are deleted off the map for that engagement. And now Wolf Wolf fleeing back to the castle here. Winks, coming out strong, put on a show today. First time we've ever seen this group, this alliance, these guilds. As I say that, their shotcaller gets blown up in front of my face.
Absolutely smashed here by Lord Grimo.
Second time today with this group that I've...
You gotta stop doing that to them. It's kind of a dick move, Robin. Why would you praise somebody? You know what's going to happen the moment you praise them. The moment you say anything nice, failure, immediate, on their part and yours. That's why I no longer say nice things about people, because then if I'm wrong, it's like, oh, look how good they are.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, that was a nice hit there. Y'all losing 3, but... Winks in trouble. Winks on the back foot. Lord Grimo pushing pretty hard.
Yeah, and it looks like Winks are actually mounting up. They lost their main shotcaller here, it seems like, and they are fleeing to that northwestern door. A lot of them going to make it out here potentially. We do have a third group on the battlefield. It's Sia.
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to cut off that northwestern door, though. I don't know if they know that Winks are a bit of trouble here. Our
Well,
new
Yo
POV
looks
does make
good.
it out.
Old. I'm gonna go. Magune is on his way back, still running. So it looks like they're gonna try to regroup at least.
We want to find a POV here for royalty of the Sia Alliance. It's going to be Milky Way.
Oh, the Milky Way.
Like they may just mount up and out of here as well. Not sure why. There's no castle here in this zone. Like there's no castle loot.
Right.
Or why they've traversed over to this region.
Getting some.
Getting some information.
Yeah, Sorrow. I'm hearing they're gonna go for a castle. Sunfang Ravine. Already smashing the walls, and we have Girth inside. I believe it's Take Care inside.
By the way, just looked at Twitch chat real quick. Bolded in Twitch chat. That is
What?
a face that I
What?
have not seen in a very, very, very long time. By the way, following the Twitch channel since January 2017. Welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Old school friend in the BA days.
Long time ago. Long time.
Long time ago. Oh, did you say you had action on someone?
Yeah, on Sorrow.
Oh, Sorrow. Maybe if you dropped
Well,
the
I
name in
mean,
the chat, we would have known. Oh, I love it. Good to have you back. You know, I gotta bust your balls a little bit more during this show because you weren't.
You only had
Asia.
one show. You gotta get 2 hours
Exactly.
of ball busting in. Yeah, okay. All right.
Exactly.
All right.
That's
I know the
done.
feeling. I felt like I had to get 2 hours of bad puns in. We do also have more action on Lord Grimo again, as it looks like Winks is going to be coming back. He's remounting again, so forget that. Ignore what I said. Just keep on Sorrow for now.
We normally do.
Nope. Get off your mounts and figure it out, guys.
By the way, we might as well switch to an inside POV here. We switched to Take Care's POV, so Ellipsis TC for the inside. And this is going to be a legendary castle here in Sunfang Ravine. They are just waiting for Sept to
They're
come
working
in.
on it. They're working on it. They're pushing in from the west. They had to go down that very narrow hallway. Now they're all hanging out on that one little parapet, you know, just up on the walls there, hiding from any bombs.
First blood coming out here. First couple bloods is the Siege Bow Bomb Squad from Take Care. Send their regards. Taking about 8 people out of the Soap Alliance there on the western side.
Quito going wild over there. Nice shot.
Couple fake engagements coming out here as well. Ellipsis DC looking for something on the gate. Not going to find anything as Crumbs fall back here. A very interesting choice. Normally we don't see this castle layout get sieged like this from the west and the eastern side, of the south side, should I say. It's normally the north courtyard area where you siege this castle from, but maybe
It's got their own way of doing things, Robin, you know.
Yeah, I think maybe Crumbs is doing it because the Siege Bow Bomb Squad's in play. They may have a little bit of better vision on that bomb squad potentially here, as long as they hug the far eastern walls and stuff. So that could be why. But here we go. Ellipsis stepping out on the eastern side, looking to take the fight into the south courtyard here potentially. It's going to be a headbutt engagement. Gigpot's activated. Take care. Going to be losing 1 or 2 here. But the pincer maneuver, the western side also coming in here. Ellipsis gets thrown against a wall and time froze there. So he's not able to keep the pressure alive. Forced in and now trapped on the inertia ring. Soap just throwing everything at the doors here. Skype also have arrived here for Soap as well. But Soap are falling. They may be able to restabilize outside the castle here. Things could get real messy real quick. I don't know. This is anyone's game right now.
Dude, King Trixel just ran woof woof into a wave of winks, and it is yikes over there. Rough engagement, losing a few as he goes in, but it's clear that he's going to play with some aggression over here in Float Shoal Flow. We're going to have content all over for the entire hour here on Albion Europe once again.
Indeed, we are. TC, nearly going down there. Gigpot's activated. Ellipsis, though, with that Gigpot activated, activates the air compress right down through the middle of Soap, and the bomb squad also hitting on the northwestern side. Soap now split in half, and you can see in the kill feed right here, it is all take care, taking care of business. But no, I spoke too soon. The return engagement comes in. 8 members dead here. Take care, though. Keep pressuring forward, and they have all of Crumbs in the lines of Ellipsis right here. The air compress comes out, but the defensive root bound activated. Crumbs holding on for dear life. They need something of a miracle in terms of a return engagement. Are they going to find that? I do not know. But right now, Take Care are just flooding, and they will keep on flooding. They will lose members as they advance forward, but it doesn't matter. They need to keep this pressure alive. Crumbs on the back foot. They're split here as well. Half the group goes down through the choke point, and the other group gets cut off and goes south. Oh no, this is not what they need. Oh dear Lord. Oh, wow, they need a little bit of that. Securing a couple kills here on the final hurrah of an engagement. It seems like Soap, I think, are calling a get out if you can right now as take care of business in Sunfang Ravine for the legendary castle here. I don't think we are going to get another round of action here, but I could be wrong.
Well, we still got King Trixel making some progress over here, just a little bit. This work, the aggression like went down a little bit after that last whack. There's a lot of red on red death on the western flank of this fight. I'm gonna go see who that is, because that's someone new.
I'll come join you on Trixel.
That's Sia over there. So
okay,
your buds are over there.
I think maybe Sia and Wolf Wolf may be working together here.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yeah.
I feel like they pull from the same meme pool.
Might be onto something there. Trixel there, getting a couple kills with that air compressed engagement. Winks looking for a return engagement here, but stopped dead in their tracks. Energy Shaper Beam, not going to find much as well. Trixel trying to step up. He will have his cooldowns ready to rumble. A couple Hellion Hoods, though, activated in front of him. And Winks are going to be able to survive and fall back to the second level here. At least for now. A couple more members, though, going to go down. Trixel want to soak up that return engagement just fine as well. But Winks soon to be the meat of the sandwich here when these fortifications full shows in. Don't know how they're going to handle it.
Yeah, that's they are surrounded at the moment, and it's going to be an interesting situation to see what Winks does here. I do think that they have an opportunity if they push and just smash the guys on the west. absolutely smash them. I don't think Sia has what it takes to hold off, like the full push from Winx. But I don't know. We'll see.
Wait, is it Friday today? No, it's Thursday, right?
Yes, Thursday.
Okay, Twitch chat.
Messing with you?
So, yeah, you just said it's Friday.
Friday.
What?
Maybe it is where he is. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
He is a little alien. Or they. I don't know. I'm assuming a gender of the alien here. My bad.
Oh, fortification walls here. The final level of fortification walls starting to get hammered here by Trixel. A big engagement coming out here. Only 3 kills secured. The Cows will mitigate the rest here. Trixel getting caught in the return engagement. Nothing to be found, though, for Winx. Just under 10 minutes to go until we're at the top of the hour. Can Trixel do it?
Can he? I don't know. I think Winx is the one who's just going to be able to win the objective, but probably not the fight.
Well, they're in a 1 versus 2, so I don't think they
I think they win the
both.
objective. No, I just think the objective. I think that they're going to be able to hold for 9 minutes.
No, that wall's about to go down.
Both walls are down, dude. Walls are down everywhere. But I don't think Sia and Woof Woof are going to work in such a coordinated effort that they're going to be able to take down this large of a group in 9 minutes with the mage up.
I see little Jonathan going down there for Woof Woof. That's unfortunate.
Into the 3rd level. Like, they can just walk to the 3rd tier. Like, they can walk
What is Trixel still hammering the walls here, then?
Dude, there's a section of 5 walls not put up. Like, I don't know. It's not the way I would have built the walls here. I'm just saying, you know. I would have made a couple of jokes, you know.
Finally going down. That is, you know, a situation here. You know, we're still early in the season. Ooh, nice little deletion there from Winx in the east. But yeah, I mean, if you're not grabbing vortexes and you're not leveling up your territories, this is still a level 1 territory here. So they don't have enough fortification points to fortify the whole entire levels of the territory here. So gotta go for those vortexes.
You gotta do the work. Put in the work. Build your territory. Save your territory from the Woof Woof. Oh,
juicy hit right there.
You know how I said they were gonna last?
Yep. You're gonna prove you wrong, Chosen.
I gotta stop saying nice things about guilds.
Yep. Trixel's
They didn't
like,
put up walls, dude. What?
I think he's just walked to the section. He's like, wait, there's no walls here?
There's no
we just
walls
spent
here?
the last, like, 7 minutes
Scouting
hammering
was bad.
that wall section for no reason.
This is why you don't mute your entire guild in chat. Like, the entire guild is just muted there in Discord chat. None of them allowed to say anything. Just Trixel over there telling people what to do, and the rest are just shrugging, going, you know there's no walls. Pressing their push to talk button. Nothing's happening.
Well, here we go. Winx baiting Trixel through on top of the tower. Sentry Mage going to be getting involved here. Return engagement. Only going to find 1 here for Winx, maybe 2. Nope, the heals come down. And I think Winx are looking to escape.
They're already done. They've already left, Robin. So much for defending the tower.
Oh, well, they did try and get out, but the crystal was shattered, so they couldn't actually utilize that gate. And we have a massacre of Winx on the northeastern side of the territory.
They went the one place there was walls.
Yep.
No walls. 3/4 of the zone. They go to the one place with walls. Why did I say anything nice about these guys?
Well, There it is. And that's the
Not
way the
fair to
cookie
them at
crumbles.
all. Not fair to them at all, Robin. I shouldn't have done that to them. It's rude.
Nope.
Rude.
Rude. Rude.
All right. Well, on that note, we've got about 5 minutes left before we are done with the war report. It's been a very action-packed war report today. Tons of action here on the EU server. It seems to be that way almost every single day. Even the days where we don't think we're gonna get content, we get more content than we can cover. You know, very healthy server. I feel bad for the other ones that aren't playing the same.
Indeed, indeed. But that is how things go, unfortunately. By the way, we did, wonder if Skog were going to do some rat backcapping in launches and raids. We switch to Sunny B, you would notice that there is a Skognagog banner raised in Darkbro Snag. So they attempted to try and pull contingent back a little bit too late potentially here. If they wanted to do anything, obviously, no territories were raided. Actually, no, I take that back. Flamog Fork was actually raided and launched on by Skog for tomorrow. Um, so a little bit of a punch back here at 18 UTC, because if you look at the world map, the zones next door, Flamog Valley, Flamog Desolation, Runelvane Sink, they're all owned by Skognagog, and they have been launched on by the Gurf Alliance. So that's 1600 UTC. So Skog firing back here, trying to, cause a ruckus and be a thorn in the side of contingent while they're fighting Soap in other parts of the world here at 18 UTC. So that's going to be quite interesting. I hope Skog joins Soap, and then we would pretty much have an even playing field. That needs to happen. If it doesn't happen, I don't think this war is going anywhere apart from it being over in potentially like a week's time. And that's that. But we shall see how it goes. We shall see how it goes here. Still very early in the season. Anything can and will happen. Wait and see. But looking at the time chosen,
It is time.
it is time. It is time for us to bid farewell here on the European War Report. But it's not over yet for AOTV this evening. Lupak will be joining Chosen and Bogo for the Q&A show coming up right after this one. Premium codes will be given away throughout the show as well, and these guys will let you know how to enter into said giveaway once the show begins. And as a reminder, you may have not noticed this, but the Fame Boost event is actually kicking off tomorrow.
Yeah.
That got announced today. We haven't actually mentioned it
I
here.
didn't know that it was happening until I logged in today and I saw it on my launcher. I
Mhm,
was like,
mhm.
"What? Okay." I didn't get an announcement. All right. Cool.
Yeah, it just popped out of nowhere. So a
Yeah.
25%
Boom.
fame boost will be activated tomorrow at 10 UTC for Albion Americas and Europe. And if you're on the Asia server, that will be activated tonight at 23 UTC. So there you go. Enjoy the extra 25% fame over the weekend. Not sure why. Normally, fame boost events happen around, some big event happening, but a week into season 29, sure, okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see, we'll see.
Why not?
But yeah, enjoy that.
Enjoy
But
it. Yeah. Have fun.
yeah,
Get some extra
we sh
work done, right?
yeah, exactly,
Go
do
get
it.
those crystal spiders and some cores maybe. Go out there, do some PvE so you can build some walls.
You just need vortexes. That's the
Vortexes.
only
Damn it. I
thing
said
that
cores, didn't I? Fucking that's
yep.
the wrong
Damn
thing.
it, and crystal spider for some reason, don't know what that's about.
If they're just there, you can get points from them. They're in the way.
Season points, but not fortification points. But
You don't get
but with
stoned from them
that
either, do you? Don't get stoned from crystal spiders either, do you?
nope, nope,
I got
nope.
good news, Robin. I do got good news. It is in fact Friday. I'm a little alien did inform me that it is in fact Friday, and it's like 6 in the morning.
Oh, nice, nice.
So it's almost 7 where they are.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I don't know how clocks work at this point.
Nope. I don't know either. We got a time traveler in chat.
But it
But
definitely
anyway,
explains why we're all screwed up. I mean, Friday. Yeah.
yeah, well, we can blame it on that. We can
Yeah, that's
blame
what
it on
I'm
that.
going to do that. All right. And on that note, we're going to head to the next show. Thank you guys for watching our war report. We had a blast showing it off. It looks like there's going to be more content for the guilds as I'm watching Yuh and Woof Woof run into another group now. It is wild out here on Albion Europe. A fantastic server. You guys are having a blast. I love covering it. I can't wait to see how this season plays out. But on that note, we're going to head out. I will be back in a few minutes with Lupak and Bogle for a Q&A. And then we'll be back again with Tazik in an hour for some PvP. So thank you guys for tuning into our war report. We'll see you again real soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to Albion TV. It is Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025, and it is time for the Q&A talk show. It's your boys Lupac and Chosen, joined of course with Bogle behind the scenes. We're here to answer the questions of the community, shoot the shit, and generally talk about the wonderful world of Albion Online, as season 29 is well underway on all 3 servers. The boys have been bringing you up to date with all of the war reports. But now it's time for us to get up close and personal and talk to you guys in the community. Not only are we here to answer your questions, we've also got some premium giveaways that you can enter, as always, by just participating in the chat. Send us a message, ask us a question, and you could bag yourself 7 days of premium, which I believe on the Asia server now is 8.3 billion silver. So that's pretty useful if you are on there. Look like
That's
a fiery...
for 7 days. Like you're not
That's for
talking about
7
a full
days,
month.
yeah.
Yeah, a month is a little bit more.
It looked like a fiery EU war report, by the way. I was catching some huge fights there. Golden Castle popped as well, which is awesome. Just hit 8.5 billion. Yeah, no, that was the joke, bro. That was the joke. Grinding Premium here is easier than in the game. It actually is, to be honest. Like, no joke. This is probably like your best place to get premium. Don't forget as well, all of the AOCP creators also have premium drops to give away to the community every single month. Talking of our AOCP creators, I believe we have one coming on tomorrow for an interview.
Yeah, we have an interview tomorrow. Yeah, this should be a good one.
That's not like pre-recorded either. That's like a live.
No, live.
Thing,
yeah,
right?
we go in, we play the depths. You know, we go in for about an hour. We ask a few basic questions, try to learn a little bit about a person as we torment them in the depths, and try to kill as many people as we can. And sometimes we look good, sometimes we don't.
I did not know there was a 7v7 tournament happening today. Someone said, "Well, we watch it."
What?
I mean,
what?
I didn't know there was one.
I didn't know you did. I didn't know people did 7v7 tournaments.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of this.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Format. Please tell us more, though. Please tell us more.
I would be interested in learning more about a 7v7 format, but I do want to address something that became a big issue in chat, Lupac. Apparently, we should not joke about the cost of premium because the jokes don't land. People actually are concerned that the price of premium is very, very high in the billions. I think we need to let them know what it actually is. It's 30 million.
Yeah, no, wait, not on Asia though.
Well, no, not on Asia, but on
the joke was about the high premium prices on the Asia server. Now, admittedly, I did over exaggerate it for the purposes of the bit, the humor. But actually, if you replay this show in 2027, inflation, tariffs, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Could be close.
I know.
Don't invest in gold now, though. I mean,
no. I mean, there is some things. Some people have missed the joke. Can somebody get a link to the Hellgate server specifically for NA? I don't have any links to Hellgate servers. I got an EU one at the moment. There is a general one, but generally that's used for the bots and for tracking rather than actually making teams. Because Hellgate players only like to play with people they know generally, and they go into their little cliques, which is one of the inherent issues with the
people
Hellgate
aren't using the Hellgate hub anymore.
That's basically used for the bot, to be honest.
Okay. Because I see tons of people in it, and
there's loads of people in it, but most people only search for depths gaming in there rather than actual Hellgate teams, or at least not lethal ones.
Yeah. All right. I'm seeing active chat in there. That's the best I got is the Hellgate hub personally.
Nice. That's not bad though.
I'll grab the link for that and put that in chat.
Jokes are always good. I'm glad. Any plans on having a little bit more space for solo players to get good loot in the non-full inventory drop places? Do you mean lethal zones? Because the safe pool exists.
Maybe you mean steps.
But you want a solo depths, or you want lethal?
Yeah, I think that's what that is. That's a.
Last time I went to the depths, it looked like a solo kind of place to me. To be
well,
honest.
I would say the last 3 times I've been, and I saw less solo players than I had seen in the past. I saw one or maybe two yesterday, and none over the weekend. So it was pretty good.
Corrupted dungeons are kind of cringe, for example. I mean, just go Safe Portal. Like, Safe Portal gaming is just amazing for a solo player. The more systems in the game you interact with, the better time you're going to have, for sure. But yeah, like I would absolutely say that's where you should be going. We even have a learning show with it. You can go back and watch if you wish. It's very, very good, if I do say so myself, and it
Which
covers
day was
everything you
that?
need to know. Oh,
When
this
was
is
that? So,
months ago,
yeah.
a
If
while ago.
it's
The
old,
Safe
they're gonna have
Portal
to go
one.
to YouTube. Check it out on
If it's on the
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully that should be
like
good.
because it's so hard to find old things in the Twitch, search history. There's no searching for things. You just got to look through page after page after page of our shows, and that can be very difficult. But we do have the
Okay.
learning shows with Lupac on YouTube. If they're the older ones, they do go up. It takes about a week or so. And I know
Why the
you. What did you
drop
do
in?
today, Lupac? I got a question
We
for you.
did some. We did some
What do you-
tracking. We did
Tracking.
some
Okay.
tracking.
And
Mel and I were explaining people how to get started in tracking.
okay.
Sort of the best ways to level it versus the best ways to get profit from it, and then
Okay.
some of the intricacies of tracking, because tracking is a weird activity in that it's like it's something you can do as a group with one high level tracker and everybody else can join,
Right. And
right?
we did that
It's
in the
not,
past. We had
yeah,
one high level tracker, one person who could do it at all, and the rest of us just followed.
everybody still gets to level if they bring their tracking kits, right? It's
Mhm.
not like you don't get any benefit from it. It's not like when your friends find like an 8.2 node and you have to stand there and wait while they gather it because you can't do anything and you just feel like, you know what I mean? Everybody takes part. It's also an activity that I really, really like because of the target farming, right? Like the fact that you can like get specific items from a specific activity that create a specific thing in the economy, I love, right? Because anyone who remembers back in the day when artifact drops were more scarce, there was like chase artifacts. There was a time where like the cheapest taproot artifact was 400k, right? A T8 crypt candle artifact went for 60 million, right? There was like such good times there. And then, now if you look now, there's pretty much no artifact. There's pretty much no artifact that costs a shit ton chosen. Like, I don't know. It's like the market's gone to crap, which is why I love tracking, because high-end tracking, there are still chase items. A T8 bird beak goes for like 3 million. The golem crystals go for like 300k a piece. Like, do you know what I mean? At the top end, there are still like Gucci things you can drop. Some of the missed ones are not cheap, but that's because Tenwit, they are not in the general drop pool. Once again, they are chase items. Again, the missed legendary creatures are also chase items and target farming. And guess what? The economy on those is fantastic. Everything else drops freaking everywhere. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I remember like having to pay 8 million to get the T8 energy shaper artifact. Now I think I could pick it up for 60k. Like the top end artifacts are far too popular, far too easy now to
Just
get.
easier to get.
Yeah. So, by the way,
I
somebody said,
do
why
have
are
another.
drops in
So Lupac,
Hellgate? Oh, go
before
on.
we go to the next one, I do have another Discord for Hellgates. It's a
Oh,
Hellgate
God.
Crystal League and Arena Discord. A little bit of everything. It's just basically a grouping up Discord for people who are interested in the PvP group activities that are small scale. So if you want to head over there, it's another option for you, for those who are looking for a place to meet up with others.
NA or
I think it's a bit of a mix. So
okay.
there's like 400 people online right now. That's not too bad for a Discord.
How many groups are in there actively playing Hellgates right now in comms? Like in all the little channels and stuff.
It no.
No. Okay.
It does no.
There
It
you
does
go.
bots. So like it sets you up into little groups, like into chat.
Right.
So you hit the button and it puts you into a group, I think. So I don't think it works like that. But they have like 2,000 members. That's not too bad, right? For a Hellgate channel. I don't know. What's just trying to send people to the right place. It's got people talking right now.
Okay.
Maybe there should be a page with all of these Discord links. Flaming
man.
Dusk.
The biggest problem with the Hellgate community on EU is like we have this like main central Discord kind of, and then everybody goes off to their own little ones, and you can never see how many teams run it. And it's like, man, if we would all just be in the same place, it would be like super cool. But like, yeah, why would we do that, eh? Why would we do that?
You know what? There might be something on the Did they? So I know that they were working on, like somebody said there should be a place for this. I was actually checking to see if there was a place for this already set up, because I know at one time this was something that they were working on at SBI to get a place where you could go and just click to certain Discord channels right away. I'm just trying to see if that's up yet. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, we do have the 7v7 Discord as well. Did you get that?
I was like, we got a link to it. Okay, so what is this tournament? I actually don't know what this tournament is then. I'd like to know for sure. My God, I've got so many Discords now from all this hellgating as well. It's crazy. Like for real. That's the Hellgate one. Okay, nice. Yeah, so the one on EU is called AKA Hellgate, and it's probably the best one. There's even a bot that shows you the fights that are happening, and then it has like a leaderboard, a bit like the Crystal League. Do you remember the Crystal League site with like the MMR ratings and stuff?
That was really good. That was a great site.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that when it was. Unfortunately, it worked for a while, and then it didn't, and then we lost Crystal Leagues. Around the same time. It was a rough situation with the poor Crystal League.
Well, Crystal League is still there. Crystal League is still there. Having played 20s for the past 2 weeks as well, half of them have been no-shows, unfortunately. But there is a few teams running, which is nice. You do get some pretty fun fights in there. The rewards are okay, I suppose. But Crystal League now, it doesn't have season points. The 5v5 one, the loot is far too bad to make the concerted effort to go there. Yeah. There is a fame rush tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, all weekend long there's a 25% fame bonus, so that's pretty cool. If you're interested in doing something with your crafting or gathering, this is a great time to do it. I know Bogle has been saving up all of his resources for the last 4 years for one of these. Right, Bogle?
Primarily weekday gamer. I feel targeted chosen though, to be honest. I get a little bit of juice on Friday, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. Same as having level 9s.
So you don't play video games on the weekend?
Well, Sundays, no. Sundays is family only.
Okay, well, Saturday you have a 20v20 show this week.
That's a 20v20 show. Sure, I don't get no fame in the 20v20 show.
Well, you should be faming up beforehand. Get ready for it. It's on the American.
Bro, you should see my EU stats, man. My EU stats are juicy. I'm like, 2,429 kills on EU now, player kills. 355 mil fame. And most importantly, Bogle like this, 1,117 journals done.
That's a lot.
It's not bad. And I've still got loads of easy ones done. And some hard ones. Loads of easy ones still to do, and loads of hard ones done. Yeah, famous for killing Lupac in the 20v20 show. I can't. What server is this week's show? For
NA.
Yep. It's an NA one.
Yep.
So make sure you've got a character with like tier 6 unlocked there, because the 20v20 show is one of the only times you can guarantee a premium or gold code from AlbionTV just by taking part.
So we have somebody in chat saying, "Come on, friendo, where's the NA server lag response?" I am unaware.
There's a forum thread. There's a forum thread about performance for CVZ.
For CVZ, I didn't know about one just in general well, I knew about the general one, CVZ performance. There's a thread. They want you to fill out a form. There's a little program you can get that will record some data that you can send in to SBI that will really help them out. Bogle, if you can grab that link, that would be fantastic. But as far as the NA specifically, I'm not aware of anything. Bogle, have you seen anything specifically on NA server performance?
No.
There you go. Conclusive.
I'm looking for a link, but no.
Conclusive Bogle feedback there, Shozen.
It's-
No. He gave you the answer.
I mean, I'm looking for it to see if there is something about it, but I am unaware. I haven't seen anything, and nobody sent me a notification going, "Hey, Shozen, be aware of this thing that you might come up." That does not mean that there isn't a situation currently happening. I have been not completely aware of what was going on in Albion today. I did come to work a little bit late, and so I may have missed something that happened overnight.
Nope. Same old.
We
same
do
old.
have
Forward, so
the
there it is in chat. There it is in chat. if
there's
you
the
need
link
it.
to the forums regarding ZVZ performance, and I do suggest if you're a ZVZer and you've been having performance issues and you don't enjoy it and you want it fixed, help us out. Follow the instructions in that forum thread and get the data to SBI so they can track down the issues and get them taken care of, because there's an entire team working on it. They're trying to get some stuff done, but it's beyond the information that they currently have, as far as I understand it. Can you flip some tables and get people with 120 spec in IT to fix it? Ooh. You know, I try not to flip tables. I try to use like honey rather than vinegar. It generally works over the long term much better. Short term, maybe get some good responses, but the second, third time you do that, they just don't want to help you anymore. But I do know they are working on it. I know people are working on it, and they have some top men working on it.
The top men. Remember, they are at the mercy of like servers and like server farms as well, right? That is something you have to think about. It's not just they can just do everything themselves, because there is actually an outsourced server farm that hosts everything. So they're not just sat there with the servers.
A lot of what I've seen lately is there's two different issues. There's the ZVZ performance, which is
code
Albion.
That's
That's Albion issue, and they're trying to track that down, and they've been working on that for years, and it's slowly improving. It goes in ebbs and flows as like different skills come into the game and have different server interactions. They have different issues, and you got to track down new things because it's not necessarily the skill you added, but how it interacts with a skill that's already there. Sometimes weird things happen. But there's also these localized issues through routing that are very, very strange. We've seen specific areas have terrible connections to Albion. Terrible. And it's like you can connect to other games just fine, but your connection to Albion, the routing on it is terrible. Yet somebody who lives 2 hours away is completely fine.
Yeah.
And it's a very strange thing that's very hard to track down. And that is something that they also get some information on when you I think there's a little program that does some tracking on actually how the routing goes for you with that thread there for the ZVZ performance. That will help them with that as well, to see where these bottlenecks and issues are occurring, to see if there's something they can do. Like we've seen people using game tunnelers. What is that one that you exit lag, Bogle? That's what you use?
There's exit lag and no ping, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both those are used by a lot of people to get a more direct routing to the SBI servers. And I've heard people go, why doesn't SBI just do that automatically? Both of those are their entire separate company. Like they have an entire company that does that. They have whole, not divisions, companies that work on that. And so SBI does not have that kind of infrastructure. They're one game. They aren't a game that, a publisher or a developer that makes several games. They are a developer that makes one game. They just don't have that kind of resource accessibility. They don't have that available to them. They can't do that. But
it would be low key pretty sick if you could just buy more servers, though.
Well, buying more servers is something that they have done several times. They've upgraded the servers Several
But
times
like
they've
just they're
upgraded
like absolute
their
brain dead, just like
defense.
just get more servers.
Oh well, they've come to kind of a, how do they say, like cap, where it's no
Yeah.
longer the server. Like, we're not reaching a cap on our server accessibility. Like, you're not maxing out your servers, which is when you would need more servers. It's that the connection to the servers is poor in some areas, and in other places, like we said, there's two different kinds. The back and forth between individuals on that existing server is slower than it should be. It's not a situation where adding more servers just fixes it. It's like
No.
you can add more RAM to your computer, but it doesn't
Reminds
make
me,
it faster
yeah.
because you're not using all your RAM. Like, that's not how it works. You
It
can't
reminds me of the time I
add more of
downloaded more
something to
RAM.
get something else done.
I downloaded more RAM once,
You
and it
did
didn't
once?
really
Yeah.
it didn't really
Well,
help me at all, bro. To be honest.
well, you downloaded the wrong kind of RAM then.
Damn it. Probably. That's probably what happened, right?
Right.
Unfortunate.
Ooh.
Congratulations, Honey Badger, on your premium code, by the way, for sure.
Yeah, I was
You
just going to
get
congratulate them as well. Yeah,
7 days
for you.
premium. Message the official Albion Online account, and you'll get that sent over. There's an old internet meme downloading RAM. Oh my gosh.
What's worse though? So the
Is it bad that
the
people don't know that? Am I
fancy-
just old?
No, everybody knows about downloading RAM, but
Well,
this
seems
guy is
not.
saying that he upgraded to T4 RAM rather than T6. I
hate when
made
that
the mistake
happens.
before of trying to upgrade to like 8.4 RAM when I couldn't use 8.4 RAM and I only could use like 8.1. And I was like, this 8.4 overcharged like RAM, and it did not work. And they did not want it back.
Unfortunate.
No, they were like, no, enjoy it. And I was like, I
Man.
can't. I'd have to get a new motherboard.
I literally
So I
can't
did.
enjoy the RAM. Sorry. Broski overcharges RAM. No, there used to be a meme where like it was a scam website and it was just like download more RAM for your PC and old people would get caught out by it. You know?
Yep, download faster internet service. That's a big one too.
Would I have what are the requirements for participating in the giveaway? Just be an actual human being in the chat that's, not a bot, basically. Prove
basically
to
any
us that you are a
participation. Womp
human.
Womp works. I'll take that.
Participate.
iChat works. I'll take that. I have 64 RAM and a 600 megabyte cable speed, and the lag is the same. Yes, that's participation.
That is participation.
Technically, you did download that. You did download that shadow caller. Technically,
yeah. Is it an NFT though? No, we don't like NFTs.
Ooh, no. Bogle does though. Bogle's a big fan. Bogle wants us.
They lowered the health of the
all
transport
to run
ox.
our healthcare on NFTs.
People are like, oh, they lowered the health of the transport ox, but guess what? They upped the capacity of it, so now it's good for transport, but it's not the go-to scouting. It's not the brainless scouting like godsend that it used to be. Unfortunate, I'm sure.
A little alien, it does feel like it that sometimes where you're working on something and you can't fix it. Sometimes it does feel like that. And with the network connectivity lately, it has honestly felt like that. I will say there were some periods in Albion's history where ZVZ worked nearly flawlessly and was at a level of just performance that we dream of today. But for whatever reason, the addition of different skills, the changes to global infrastructure, ZVZ performance is not where it was, and it does feel like it's been harder since 2020, for sure.
I mean, if you remember the launch DDoS days, man, the chaos and like full freezing up. I will say though, I've been in quite a lot of ZVZs lately, and anything up to the 200 mark on EU server. Obviously, I can only speak for the EU server, but anything up to like the 200 mark there has been absolutely splendid, I would say. So I do think there's like a tipping point past that.
Mhm.
There's like a critical mass where it just seems to get a little bit dicey. And they did actually go into an explanation of it in these forum posts. You know, they talked about the problems
They
with like
go into it very deep, yeah.
sheer volume of data being transferred, that sort of thing. There's just a lot of stuff that it basically means that once you hit that critical point, it just gets
It just basically stops. Yeah.
it's an exponential like issue, right? It
Mhm.
just goes beyond.
And you get to a certain point where certain skills send far too much back and forth, and it just blows everything up. Now, I did see Wick Game Dev says since free to play on this. No, I actually like free to play was a time where the game was at a worse state, and then did get better over time after that. And I would say after Queen, we had this period where I want to say it was about 9 months after Queen, we had this absolutely great performance period. Absolutely great performance period. And then things changed after that. Like there were I think first we saw like it was an undersea cable that got cut. So that really was the first thing we saw. And then there were some changes made by our server host, and we changed server hosts. And then there was the change to certain ZVZ skills and the proliferation of skills that came with the new meta, and that really changed the certain types of data that were being changed back and forth. And then it's been being a catch-up game since then, I feel like, where they just have not been able to catch up to what's been happening. And I think it was with the change of the meta, certain skills really changed the amount of data that was going back and forth. And it was like once the cat was out of the bag, it was impossible to put back in, right? Like you just can't delete a bunch of skills all of a sudden.
Yeah, and again, every additional person taking part, all of these new fancy skills that do a load of stuff, that data has to go to every single person that is in the battle, basically. That, you know, that information is constantly being sent. Maybe the game burnt out the
I believe it was part of the Orca Wars. The Orca Wars of the early 2020s. They were basically attacking everything: ships, undersea cables, icebergs, you name it. Those killer whales were killing everything. And then they started wearing hats. And once they started wearing fish's hats, everything chilled. And I don't know, for like 9 months, it hasn't been the orcas. I don't know what's going on. They're just chill now. Like they gave up.
Everything changed.
Everything changed after the Orca War.
Oh dear. When did ZVZ not lag? I mean, there's always been issues at the 300 plus mark. Like it's one of those things that's never been easy to control. But if you keep it small scale, if you guys stop making these stupid alliances with 800 people in the cluster queue, you'll have a way better time anyway. You know, it's not, you don't need to be that desperate to have a rental empire that you want unenjoyable CPZ experience.
Rick, it's the best answer I have for you. I don't have a perfect answer on this one, but there was a time where we did have some pretty decent connection in ZVZ. And people were saying, was there ever a time when ZVZ didn't lag? Yeah. For a period, it was pretty tight. It felt great. And that changed the way we played the game. And when we started changing the way we played the game, it changed the way that the game interpreted data, basically, or the amount of data the game had to interpret. I would say that would be a better way to describe it. And once that happened, it just changed every experience after that. So when we went from 5v5 and ZVZs of 75 people to 150 and then went to 300 people, it really just changed the game. And when the meta changed from a small catch and return style to a more brawly style,
just
that
everybody
again
stays in hitting for half an hour.
So you used to have like forces separated. So like, let me see if I can explain this to you, because somebody's saying this is bullshit. So you have two forces that are occasionally exchanging skills back and forth, right? And that was the way we used to play ZVZ. People would throw spells, they defend themselves. The other group would throw spells, they defend themselves. They'd run around in circles, and it was like a catch game. People were using like Soul Scythe and shit to throw tornadoes and throw people in the air and then attack 5 to 10 people at a time.
super simplified because people didn't have the experience. So there
Yeah,
wasn't like
it was.
three
This was the
fronts.
first
There
time
wasn't
people.
bomb
Yep,
squads, like a brawl squad,
right.
like that. That hadn't evolved at this time.
Then we had a new meta where, well, first we had the kite meta, which started to ramp things up. So you had people that were overlapping all the time. So you had lots of skills like the inertia ring and wind walls and debuffs that were hitting people for a long period of time. And it was over and over again because you had one group chasing another, which was a change to the amount of data that starts getting passed between everybody on the server. And it went from that, which started to impact like server stability, to the new one which we have now, which is the brawl meta, which is everybody who's fighting being as on top of each other as they possibly can, with as many skills going at once as can possibly be used constantly for the entire battle. You have tons and tons of overlapping buffs, debuffs, and like area effect skills that are affected by the number of people they hit, and the number of people they hit affects the data they send to everybody. So it has to get several types of data back and forth very, very quickly, and then send it out back and forth to everybody else very quickly. And that's so much more data being passed back and forth in this brawl meta than it was when it was, let me throw a blizzard at you, catch. You defended. Great. Okay, I will catch your blizzard now. And that was the way ZVZ used to work to what we have now. So it's very, very, very different. The amount of data is exponentially higher.
There you go. The answer.
I hope that helps, guys. That's the best answer I can give.
It helps me, Shozen.
Oh, good. You feel better now? Good. Okay.
I mean, I like to give you guys some context. I remember a time when it was so laggy that we were using, like, we were just straight up using freaking glacials because it was the only thing that would like carry on after it started lagging. Like back in the DDoS days, everybody played glacial because you were like, well, at least once I pressed E, I know it's going to go somewhere and possibly do some damage. Other than that, Jesus takes the wheel. Who knows?
Well,
Who knows?
Early ZVC was absolutely just point and click and pray.
Pray,
like,
just hope.
Just,
And
yeah,
then
like,
when it stopped lagging, you'd find out who won. It was like one of those
was
play by
wild.
mail games. It was like play by mail chess back in bloody Windows 3.1 days.
We used to call it the slideshow. Like, that was what you would play. You would play a slideshow. It would be 1 frame, 3 seconds, 1 frame, 3 seconds, 1 frame. And you would just hope that when the frame that came by after the damage was hit, that you were still alive. You knew it was coming. You could see it coming. You didn't know where you were going to go when you clicked. Which click was going to actually send you in the direction.
Yeah.
It
was funny.
Crossed,
I remember,
knock on wood.
I do remember when one town plot actually like got dropped because someone forgot to feed it and the whole server turned up to try and claim it when it went live. And it was legit like 30 seconds between like actions. There was like a 30-second freeze, then everyone moved, and then suddenly someone had claimed the town plot, and everybody inside it, which was like 300 people, all got put at one exit on top of each other, and they weren't all allied or friendly chosen, so everyone just started pressing buttons. Oh my god. Many people died that day.
The equipment that SBI is using for servers is not the problem, Honey Badger. It's just that we've come to a change in the way the game was played that is exponentially more data than can be handled on any server.
Yeah.
On any server. There's no server they can get and upgrade to be adequate for the amount of data that's being transferred. There just isn't one. And this game, they're on the best that's available, is what I can say. There's just nothing better than what they have for what we do as a video game. There's a technical limit, and we've reached it. Now, they're trying to, through gameplay design
optimization
and code optimization. Yes, that's where they have a lot of room to work, because it was an unexpected problem that got exponentially worse, is the way I would describe it. And so now they're playing catch up on the thing they already made. But there's always new things coming up as the game changes and players change the way they play. And they're trying to catch up to both the, lack of a better term, spaghetti code, and the changes in meta. Like it's a two-pronged attack, and they're also trying to figure out what the other problem was. Remember, there's two problems: the localized routing issues that seem to be affecting huge groups of players, and that's
Yeah.
crazy, and that's completely separate.
Because you'll quite often get like a spurt of reports all from one country. Do you know what I mean? Like there was a thing with German players, Bogle, at one time, wasn't there
Ogle couldn't
recently?
connect. Well, it
Multiple
wasn't all
times,
German
yeah.
players; it was Southern German players.
Southern German players, so
Yes.
the North German,
Yeah.
were fine. I believe
The
like
coastal elites were fine.
The bag market literally collapsed while Bogle couldn't log in. It was over. The economy ramifications of Bogle's
mean,
bag empire shutting
I
down.
don't think that relies on connection speed, but
No,
No,
it's
well,
you connecting
when
to the
you couldn't,
server and putting more bags on
when you
the
couldn't
market.
connect though, talking about volume of data, the volume of bags hitting the black market, mate, you know. But yeah, so that is
confused by
why
what that-
when we say routing issues, that's why it specifically sometimes affects like one region. And then there was one day I remember during the Crucible, actually, like everybody was lagging except for British people. So all the British people were like killing everyone during the Zerg while everyone else was logged off, and we managed to kill like the enemy shot caller. And then the next day, the exact opposite problem. All the British people couldn't connect, and I had to listen to a 16-year-old trying to figure out a VPN, and I wanted to tear my own eyelids off. Like, it was so funny, but also so worrying for the future of humanity. So we got a taste of our own medicine the next day. Somebody earlier said, by the way, why is the loot rubbish in Hellgates, Corrupted, and Solo Dungeons? And I say, because the loot for the depths had to come from somewhere, guys, you know? What do you think of those poor non-lethal players? Those poor non-lethal players. Can we stop calling it semi-lethal, by the way? Can we just call it non-lethal? Because it is non-lethal. Like, this like, pretending it's got a hint of lethality is crazy. You're just asking because, you know, we have connection problems because of British people recorded live in action. I remember that. It was so funny. But it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Like, it was weird being able to like move around 30 ping, normal gameplay, while the entire Zergs, both sides, were just frozen around me. It was like one of the, you know, like those, like that, what's that movie where he can freeze everyone with the remote click, right? It was like that. I was walking around the CVC and I'm like, I can hit this guy in the face. I can kidnap their shot caller and they're all just frozen. It was so weird. And then the next day I couldn't connect. So I got a taste of my own medicine. Oh. I mean, yeah, if you have connection issues or any worries about connection or anything like that, whether it's your end or the server end, avoid risky activities. I mean, that doesn't need to go without saying. Because you won't get reimbursed for lag. Somebody said, does support turn a blind eye on obvious cheating with video evidence?
Absolutely not.
No, they don't. They absolutely don't.
I need your help. I got to go back a couple. And so Lord Placidius X 2025 here, criticizing the game we love is normal. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here for. But not supporting us by extending server instances doesn't help. I don't know what that means. Can you translate? Because absolutely agree. You guys are allowed to complain about the game all you want. That's you know pretty much why we're here, to listen to your complaints. It's the Q&A. What do you think most of the questions are about? But I don't know what the second half of that means.
We're not here to glaze, right? We're here to discuss, to answer questions, and to be honest.
Yeah, and I just don't know what the second half of that means.
We're not going to say, oh, ZVZ never lagged back in the day or anything, because we remember.
No, like Lugsy was actually good at the game because it lagged so bad.
Oh man, yeah. There was one alliance. So everybody. So with the DDoS thing on launch, there was an agreement that nobody launched at the timer, like where the DDoS was worst, and there was one alliance that would just constantly launch there because they knew nobody wanted to fight at that time, and it's just like they were forged in the lag. I never forget Blackout. I'll never forget. Don't think I've forgotten. If you ever come back, I'm still mad. I'm still mad you sieged me on Christmas Day as well. Actually, I can't. Anyway.
I'm glad we have a newer player here. Jeff Blazos is here. Great name, by the way. I know, right?
Mate, if he ends up as a fire staff user, I'm so happy, bro.
I love it. It's fantastic.
I'm rooting for him to become king of Albion, Jeff Blazos, mate.
new player here just this week stops into the show, sees what this is about. Yeah, we've been doing this since the launch of the game. SBI is a
I've been doing this since
very
the beta.
well. I mean, yeah, we both. Bogle's been here for 10 years, right?
I was
Bogle's like
casting
pushing 11
Hellgate.
years,
100.
but like, we've been here for a very long time, supporting the game since its inception, really. And we here at Albion TV have been here since the beginning, just talking about the game, showing off the game in any way we can. We have war reports where we show off the politics of the game and the large-scale battles like we're talking about now. We call it ZVZ, Zerg versus Zerg, the large-scale stuff, right? And that's what we're talking about, the network connection of that experience. But we also talk about like the history, the patches, the funny things that happen in the community, Reddit posts, events that are done by the community team here at SBI. We do interviews with players and developers. We do a lot of things to make it more interesting for you guys. Right after this, we're going to be doing a bit of PvP so you can see how terrible at the game we actually are. It's been a lot of fun. We've been having Tazik join us, and he makes fun of us quite a bit, but he also runs into energy shapers. So there's a bit of back and forth. A bit of back and forth. But yeah, this is a great place if you're interested in being part of a community in a game. There's really nothing like AOTV in any game. Like, this is the only one we've seen like this, where 4 days a week, we're here for 6 hours a day, hanging out with you guys and showing off your world and showing off the things that you do that make your world special. It's an awesome privilege to be able to do it, and I'm always happy to see somebody new to our community getting to see it for the first time and going, holy shit, this is new and different. I like this. And we like it too. We wanted it to be different.
And you know, I did the new player experience 11 weeks ago, Chosen. I began the new player experience on EU, and the game is so good for new and solo players right now. You know, also all these guys talk about lag, mate. If you're a safe ball solo gamer who plays a bit of Hellgates and Depths, mate, I don't know what lag even is. 30 ping all day, every day. Like, it is just that if we can iron out the issues at the absolute top end of scaling, then my god, there's just everything nailed then. Will there be tweaks to later stage gathering? It feels like a lot slower to level up gatherers than getting to tier 6 and 7 gear for weapons and armor, for example. No, because that is a deliberate design decision, because when you get to the later stage of gathering, that is where the big money is. Not only because you have access to the big boy resources with the highest price, but also because you can gather high-end, low-tier stuff at insane speeds with high yield. So it is deliberately top-heavy. However, I will give you a bit of respite in the after tier 6, it gets way quicker. Like, the biggest grind is getting to tier 6, and then 7 and 8 are kind of a doddle, in my opinion.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
8, it can be a long time. You got to keep those points.
8's like about 6 to 7 and 7 to 8 are basically the same now.
Really?
Did you know that? Yeah.
No.
Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers now, right? So,
well, I always found getting the materials to really push it was harder, and I also did it when you had to get like tier 7 in order to push tier 8. So it was
6 to 7 is 1 mil, and 7 to 8 is 1.17 mil.
That's wild.
So it's not even 20% more. And of course, you're using a tier 7 tool and tier 7 gear, so you've got higher yield and faster speed.
Okay, that's
if you want a little pro tip about leveling your gathering, though, you need to become familiar with the roads of Avalon. Look for veteran mobs, because they have huge amounts of resources in them that you can just sit in AFK. Like, if you find a big juicy one, like a 4.2, it has 312 or something pieces of resource inside it in one thing. And because it's a resource mob, not a node, you also get double speed on your gathering. So it's the absolute premier way to level that up.
Oh, congrats to Sexuo. Just rolled a T4 Infinity Blade from normal straight to legendary quality. Okay.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece is, I think, what he means there. But yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome. Well done, sir. Well done. Also, we have a couple of questions here. One I'm going to address real quick was the blocking the cheaters again. They just released a bunch of information, I want to say a month ago, about one of the last waves they did on blocking the cheaters and why we don't always see the list of cheaters that are blocked. They're constantly always doing it. It's always people are getting blocked and getting banned, and new tools are being deleted all the time. People are always building new things to connect and cheat in new ways, and so it's a back and forth to catch them. There was a big to do with the naked scouting recently. That was one of the cheats the SBI is looking to work on, and the changes to mounts reflects that. That's actually one of the ways with gameplay they're trying to address the issue. So they're not just banning
a lot
people.
lately as
They're
well, that
they're
scouting.
yeah, the naked mount scouting. Yeah, they're trying to address that by lowering the HP and resistances on oxes. But there's a lot of ways they go about this, not just through banning people, but also making it harder to cheat in certain ways as well. And that is something I know they've been working on a lot. There's a report tool in game, and if you report in game and take screenshots or videos, say I use Metal. I just press F8 and then it records the last minute of my experience, so that if any time I have something bad happen in game, I can just grab that and then send it over to support along with the report I made. Then they can link those two things together, and they have a much better shot of taking down whoever was the nefarious individual that I saw. It's being done. It's not something that you see because you don't see the banned players. You see the active ones. And so it always feels like it's bad. And that is,
for
that
every
is a rough
dodgy
situation.
person, that person might have had 20 banned accounts as well, right?
Right. They're constantly coming back. Yes, there are real tools out there that people use, and those people get banned. I know of a tool like that got a bunch of people banned recently, and I believe a company,
people in their groups got banned as well.
Yeah,
not just
and
the
they don't just go after the players. They go after the companies that do these things too. So it's not wise to do this. And there's also a point where you're not just getting yourself banned, you're getting yourself into more trouble. So really avoid some of those third-party programs. They're not good for you in two ends. The getting it from that third-party shady guy might not be a wise idea. Is something I would remind people. The other one was the faction warfare update. That's next. That's coming up next.
TM.
There's so much going on with that
I'm
I wish
pumped
I
for
could
that.
tell you guys about, that I can't because I'm stuck behind an NDA. But I'll say this. Robin isn't coming to work tomorrow at 14 UTC. He will not be at our faction warfare, not faction warfare, our War Report show for Asia tomorrow, because he's going to a bit of a meeting on faction warfare and getting a preview of some of the tools that'll be used in the next stuff. They are being worked on. They are expected to be coming out with the next update. They've been worked on for quite some time. We have somebody who came into the company specifically to work on faction warfare, working on it. And they did release a bit of info recently on what they wanted to get out of it. That included things like new objectives and diversity of objectives, making objectives more dependent on PvP and engagement with the opposite side, and getting to the content faster.
Quicker. God, that's, I mean,
Yes.
mate, why am I not in this meeting, bro? I'm like, my rank
Well,
with,
it's not
King of the Swamp.
You're not the community feedback specialist.
I'm literally King of the Swamp.
Well, that's not the same thing.
2,000 faction kills, me in the last few weeks. Go. Faction warfare is
great.
my life.
That's pretty good. Actually, that's pretty good. Maybe we should get you out there for some faction warfare on a show. Maybe do a learning show about faction warfare.
Well, that's what we were planning, but then we thought there's no point with the update around the corner because pretty much everything we'll talk about.
The thing is that there's I would say we have a couple of months, right? At least 2 months, where we have faction warfare in an interesting place, because it is better than it was. Right now, with the IP cap, faction warfare is in a much better state, and people are actually doing it. Lupak's gotten 2,000 kills in the last month there. He's having fun. He's out there doing it. And Lupak, you could tell people how it is right now. I don't mind giving you an hour next week to explain to people how to get into faction warfare right now. Do it while it's in this transition phase. Get involved in it and be one of those people who's ready to faction warfare when the
I'm
update
so
comes
ready.
out. You're not going in as a rookie. You're not going in as some noob. You've been grinding it out for 2 months straight, learning how to do it, and you only got there because Lupac showed you how to walk over to that guy, click on him, and then flag up.
Yeah, you got to figure out that much at least. The non-lethal has the IP cap, by the way. There's no IP cap for the bandits. That is still full loot, lethal, anything goes. The bandits has kind of dipped off a little bit. Somebody earlier said, why is the Carlian faction dead? And that's because the Carlian faction has a very unique play style that is very, very capped at 20 people. So if you have more than that, there's no point going as Carlian. So Carlian's for people that just want to bomb, but not actually fight. You know, if you want the faction warfare, you have to choose one of the main 5. Carlian's kind of like an independent bombing faction that only functions in the red zone generally. There is nothing stopping Carlian from technically taking all the yellow zones as well if they wanted to. But they would have to cap through the red zone, which is lethal, and then they are maxed at 20 people, which means eventually the enemy Zergs are just going to clap them. Yeah, the IP cap is brilliant for new players. It's also really good for guilds doing ZVZ training events. Because before, when you used to do like zombies outside a city, the big issue was eventually a bunch of A3, A4 bombers would come, and they just go in balls to the wall because there's no danger. And every other engage, they would kill your dudes. And you're like, great. Whereas now, those guys, they don't hit so hard, and you can actually block them with defensives and stuff. And they get mad because they get downed and have to repair their gear. So all is good nowadays. Most people don't even know where the faction recruiters are. Well, there's part of the journal, though. I believe, like, first steps in the journal even tells you how to flag up and stuff under the adventurer somewhere. Somewhere along it, it tells you how to flag up.
I do want to tell everybody who is new, do your journal. Go through that journal. Check out the different things you can get in that journal. There are some great rewards that are very easy to get. They will help you speed through your early days. You can get a lot of extra silver, a lot of extra resources, a lot of like extra tomes, a couple extra skins.
But don't waste your rewards. Don't waste your focus potions or your gathering tomes that you get. Go watch the Journey Through the Journal show we did a couple of weeks ago. That will tell you how to A, get the most out of your journal, and B, the best places to use your rewards. Because the amount of people I spoke to that used like 150,000 of focus potions to refine more tier 4 is upsetting. So yeah, some of the rewards have some intricacies to them that players don't realize, and it's important that you know them. So you only get those rewards once, right? So don't waste them. They did okay. So they nerfed some of the rewards from the journal because some of them were like super easy spammable, right? So there was some like super exploitable stuff. So there was one. I think one of the 5v5 infamy ones for Hellgates gave like 10 million silver, right? As the reward, which is fine because it was like, you know, you had to be quite a high rank player to get it. But if you were a very high rank player, once you got it, you could just make an ult because Hellgates are IP capped and you could get that rank again because you're already that rank player. It's like, it would like be, if I say like I'm 6k MMR in Dota, if I made a new account, I could get 6k MMR again because I'm a 6k player, right? So these guys were just making infinite characters, getting the achievement, 10 million silver, delete the character, go next. Because you only need to equip tier 4 Hellgates, and then you just level it in the Hellgate anyway. Do you know what I mean? So some of them were quite farmable. That's why some of them got nerfed, and some of them had like abnormally high rewards.
What? He wants to throw away his fireworks?
Yeah, I deleted my fireworks. They're kind of annoying because they're not salvageable, right?
All right. Well, on that note, this show is over. It is time for us to go. It is 2017. It's time for the next show to start. We're going to start some commercials, and I want you to think about what you guys have done. You've made me so sad by deleting your fireworks that I want to go do something else. Bogle, hit the button. Start the next show.
Beep beep boop. Wait, we
Bye.
don't do a
Bye. I'll
giveaway.
see you
We got
guys.
shots.
Thank you, Bogle. Thank
He
you,
draws the
Lupac.
line. There's a lot that's gone on this show, but he draws the line at firework deletion, boys. So you know that's it. That's game
That's
over.
it. That's it. I can take a lot. I can take all the abuse from all of you guys, but deleting the fireworks.
No way.
See you at 5. Ads,
We'll be
solo
back in 2
notes
minutes
later.
with a
Yep.
depth
Bye.
show. Tazik will be joining us. Lupac will be back again. When are you back again, Lupac? Saturday?
I don't know. When I
Saturday.
figure out how to restore my fireworks, I guess.
Yeah, you get those fireworks back, then you can come back. I want to see explosions in a rainbow of color.
God damn.
Welcome to Albion TV's special presentation of a PvP showcase. We're going to be doing some depths here. I am your host, The Chosen One. I am joined by Tazik and Bogle. This is our afternoon trio, and we're going to dive in, try to do better than we did yesterday, and come away with a win or two. And when we do, or when we don't, we will be giving away 7-day premium codes to those of you who participate in chat. So Tazik, Bogle, how you find guys doing? How you doing as we get ready to jump into some depths?
Yo. How about you, dude? How about you? What's up, bro? What's up with you, Bo? You gonna troll us today again like yesterday? You feeling in a mood, or we playing like normal? What's going on?
Good. Yeah.
You guys gonna grief me again today, or what? What's happening? Let me know.
No. We start simple with the simple weapons, right? The great nature. See if it does something, and then get more escalating as we progress.
What about shows? I was thinking shows, and you only play Hair and Spear. You don't want to try something else? You've never played something else, at least that
I
I've
have
seen.
played lots of other things, but
Well,
in the depths, I found that Heron Spear is one of those things that gives you the catch and release. You know, you can catch people and you can get away. And I like that. I really do. I also find that melee is a bit better in the depths in general than the magic, the casters. And I have experience with casters, but nothing really that's in the blow up area. You know, nothing that's just like, I'm going to nuke you, one shot you, you know, explode, other than blazing, which I think is absolute crap in the depths.
Yeah, not a fan of blazing. You can make it work with like some hard combo teams, but
no,
I mean, when you're at the tippity tip top of the abyssal depths, right, with a team of 3, everyone knows what they're doing. You're locked in. You could kind of make whatever work when you're the very, very best, right? Like everyone's tuned in together.
Yeah, but that's not us. So
That's
yeah,
not
but when you
that's
have
not
2 groups coming and you have a blazing and you have a 30-second cooldown,
that
and like you got to fight again, you're effed.
So Bogle,
like
we have a minute with 40 seconds where we can go in. Could you explain your UI for the viewers? Like, could you tell us, why you have certain things where?
so this is
Nope.
in a random spot. This left part is kind of in a random spot. The right side is also kind of random, and the button is kind of
Like I noticed.
buttons.
So I
Yeah.
noticed that your unit frame for your health, is there, and then if you draw a line through your unit frame, you can see that the target frame where you're targeting me right now is a good half distance above.
Oh, it is.
Is there
You're
any
right.
reason
Shit.
for this,
Oh no. All right.
Is there a reason that's that like that? Like, is that
No,
a
I just
something
fucked up.
makes you
Yeah.
better, or what?
Yo, I don't have time to change that right now.
All right, let's go in. Let's go in.
Yo, this is gonna annoy me the whole show, bro.
Yo, it's your UI. Like, what do you mean? You're the one who made it, bro.
I don't know.
You made it, not.
I must have
It's on
accidentally
you.
moved it. Damn it.
All right, what shows? Then let's get going. Make sure you eat your food too. Last show, Vogel only ate like 1 food the whole hour.
He didn't eat any food the entire
crazy.
show.
8
He was
out of
like,
10.
I'm saving money.
That was crazy.
Doesn't like food from what I heard.
We are going to be giving away a lot of premium codes as well during the show. So you got to make sure you guys are chatting for those.
Yeah, tell us what you think of this gameplay, of the entertainment value. You can make fun of us. That's fine. Tell us who you think is doing the right thing, the wrong thing. I like to know which one of us is doing the wrong thing.
People play Baden. I mean, we saw like 2 Badens yesterday in the depths. To the guys in chat,
Yeah,
saying no one plays it.
Pretty freaking common in the depths right now. I hate it.
Baden's good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not amazing. It's just good.
It's not a bad one.
What's your build, Tazik, here with the bird?
This guy said, Pog, we can make fun of you. I'm just playing a normal light caller build. Just seeing, some damn with it. It's
A light caller today. Okay.
Light caller is always pretty good when you have some CC on the team. So the Hair and Spear setup is pretty nice for it. And I'm a big fan of playing Claire Pro, but in a team-based content where I can rely on myself to click it. Got 1 button.
We're just going to go ahead and take down all these NPCs, because you never know when it's going to be the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys over here, they're not important. You can leave them for later. You don't have to
Limer
kill them.
Beck with 200 energy saying, how long will they last? Do your bets, people. Okay. I'm betting that we are going to go to floor 3 and then die to the last surviving team. My bet right now. And that's a really good bet for me because I'm either going to win that bet or I lose the bet, but we beat the team. Right? Those are the only options.
There's a lot of options here, Taz.
No way we lose before. No way we lose before.
I'm
You got the
more of a
3
floor
musketeers
one
right
kind of
here.
Dead guy.
Oh, right here, right here. Boys right here. The tank. It is a bow of Baden right here. Look at that. We were just talking about this guy. We got the bean down.
Oh, he absorbed the stun. Sorry.
Oh,
Healers
they already used
taking a lot of damage.
They're gonna go to stun me again, Bogle. You need to make sure I have hots here.
I need to get through this firewall.
It is just 1 DPS. As long as we don't die to their combo shows, we should be good to
Get
go.
him, get him now, get him now.
I want
He
him.
can't heal.
I'm on him. Boom. That Heron combo we were talking about, BB.
Bogle, come to
Good
me.
job. Oh, Bogle.
I
needs
need
energy.
I need to protect myself here.
Yeah,
You're good.
well,
I'll
you
wait
missed
for a
the
little bit.
energy. So, just trying
I was
to
gonna say, Bogle, good job on the opener.
Isaac's in trouble.
I should be good. You're right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good job on the opener, Bogle, hitting the opponents still on their combo.
You slurped all the energy, all the juice the nature had there.
Well,
Twice.
the thing is, I mean, I'm thinking like Vogel, you probably Q3 topped a lot to have ran out of energy in such a short fight.
Uh,
Hold on, well let me inspect Vogel's build.
No,
Maybe
no,
he
no,
has a
not-
few
not
ways to
in
get the
terms
energy
of-
back. Let me just
not in
check.
terms of
No
energy, in terms of
Oh, like the abilities.
healing-
Yeah.
healing, taken output that could, you know.
Yeah, so that team is a healer tank who has no dam and then a bow Baden, right? So they're just going for like a big combo play. And then if they don't get their kill in the combo, generally we should be okay. Like in between their combos is when we hard pressure.
I mean, my favorite thing is seeing them waste their combo into a pawn living armor combo, and you just
Yeah.
heal up while they shoot
Yep.
you. You're like,
All right, we can go up here. Hopefully it didn't come from here. We have more stuff. Streamer is 1-0 against the other team. Dude, this guy is being nice in chat. I think it's because he thinks we'll give him a premium code.
Yeah, I think that's what I think it is.
It's like being nice to us does not increase your chances of getting the premium code.
Don't
You have
tell
to be
him
nice to
that.
Bogle for
though.
that. Bogle
Why are
will
you
rig
lying
it though.
to him? Tazik's trying to deny you premium codes. That's not the way it works.
No, don't be nice. I'm
Nicer
saying
you
don't
are.
be nice with it. You guys can be on it.
Oh well,
Your chances are the same if you're being honest, mean, or nice.
that's true.
I prefer nice.
No, be honest, boys. I want pure, unbridled honesty. What do you think?
Somebody just
of...
called you a hoe.
No way. No way.
Oh
Damn.
shit! I triggered.
Can't be nice, just make fun of their gameplay. That's exactly what I want to see.
I triggered my buff. I need a one. Shit. No.
Just grab it if you don't have one.
Yeah,
Are we not going to go to why are we going that way? Can't we go dump these souls off right here?
Oh,
Right here,
I don't
right here?
care about dumping.
I do.
souls.
I'm dropping off these souls. I'm going.
My
I'm going.
10K, bro. I'm all about the
Sprinting over to
stats.
my PVE. Getting myself some loot, fat loots. Okay, I'm soloing it.
I'm walking. You're not even taking
Big
damage.
Big solo. That's because I'm only attacking 3 because I'm not dumb.
Whoa. Chat, fact check that.
Fact check that. Let's see. I can find 7 instances this day of Chosen saying he is in fact dumb.
Tazik. All right.
We did a lot of damage to that healer. I think, were you saying you missed the first E on them, Chosen? Or did it hit the tank?
Yeah, it hit the tank.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. If it does.
He walked into it and absorbed it, and it slowed down their combo. So I'll take it, but it wasn't what I wanted to do.
Still beneficial.
Oh,
Oh, purple chest, first one.
300K on
in
the
there for the
first one.
boys.
Boom. Who's loaded
Damn,
now?
2 blues? A little
Let's
crazy.
go. Let's just leave. I don't even want to be here anymore.
Oh no, I don't care about the 40k I have in my packs. I want to win.
Well, you didn't get. I thought you just got 400k.
No, well, I got 100. You got 300, and then Bo got 100. It was a 500k total chest. I mean.
500 total. I thought you got 500. I was like, oh, okay.
That would have been sick.
I'm at 530 now.
When does the Fame weekend start? Is that going to be later today? Or is it already started?
Friday.
I don't.
Oh, I guess
don't
it's
see the
tomorrow,
buff.
right?
Yeah.
Damn,
Today
bro,
is
I did not
Thursday.
sleep at all last night. This is crazy.
We keep saying today is Friday. I think we've said today was Friday probably about 6 times today.
You guys also keep doing it?
No, well, the chat informed us that it is in fact Friday
Oh,
In
well, that's
Asia.
just not true for sure.
in Asia.
Ah, in Asia it is.
Yeah. So, you know, then we
But it is
realized
Friday.
it is Friday.
You're confusing me again. No, it is Thursday right now where I am. It's
Yeah, right now
Thursday
where
night.
you
Yeah, it's
are,
Thursday
it is
where I
in
am
fact
too, bro.
Thursday.
Don't do
Now.
this to me now. No.
Oh,
nice
it's,
Thursday
I'm sorry.
afternoon.
Is that New Zealand or
can go,
Australia?
sure.
I got an NZ and an Australia boy. I don't know which one
Shows them
is
good.
which there. I'm getting mixed signals.
Yo. Oh. Wait, that's not even a boss. Boo. Boo.
Can bosses spawn on level 1? Oh, they're only level 2
They
and then
can.
3.
If you don't know which one you're on, look outside. Do you see sheep?
Yo.
Yes. New Zealand. No. Definitely Australia. Sheep 50-50 actually. You could, there's a lot of sheep down there. Both New Zealand. We got people from New
Bobo's
Zealand and
private.
Australia in chat. All everywhere. Oh my God, you
Bobo's
guys!
private.
It's early. Go to bed.
No. Why are you watching Albion for breakfast?
Yeah, dude, they're eating their oatmeal. They got the phone on,
Breakfast
AOTV.
with
Like, that's a good
Albion.
morning. It's a good way to start the day.
Well, hope you have
Well,
a
I
good
mean,
Friday.
if Penwit is from New Zealand, that guy is here every day, all day long. I feel bad for this
That's
guy's
my number
hours.
one fan.
I hope Penwit is like a second shifter, and like comes home from work and is like Albion time.
Good morning,
On
summer
hunting these
seashells.
kangaroos. Time to come to play some Albion.
Why are you watching us at 4:37 a.m. Summer? What's going on with your life?
Well, the little
They're
alien
chilling,
is currently
bro.
jobless. That's playing
Oh,
Albion.
What's
is a
up,
good
Summer
thing to do that.
Seashells? What's up?
Up
Love
at
the
6:30 and I
Philippines.
work from home. Okay, I get it.
Night shift.
Early to rise. That's when Albion is on. That's what it is. That's when AlbionTV is on. That's the only reason to get up in the day.
Also, I need
Your
to go
sleep
to toilet.
schedule's around the AOTV live schedule. Night shift is tough, though, man.
I did night shift for a while when I worked as a network admin. It was
Jeez.
rough. Got all the angry doctors on the night shift.
That must be horrible. Like trying to do IT support at 4 a.m. with some cranky doctor who didn't sleep for 25 hours.
Oh God. The
Yikes.
same mistakes every single time
Yikes.
because they don't remember doing it because they were sleepwalking.
What's the number one
Can't tell
doctor
you.
mistake at 4 a.m.?
Saving your files onto the desktop instead of in your network drive.
And then it deletes it because it's a network
Yep.
PC.
Yes, sir. He got it the first time. This guy
Wow.
can be a doctor.
Guys, this is who the Albion devs call when the servers are down and lagging. This is the guy who fixes ours. No wonder, man. Like, no wonder.
Yo.
This
That's
is the
not-
guy with the screwdrivers, bro. Like, come on.
No. That's not how I teach. No.
It's true. It's much easier now. No network drive. It doesn't matter where they save it. They're fine.
Times have
It's all
changed.
No more
Weird.
logging in. They just look at the computer.
Do you know, Tazek, the whole IT thing is much more complicated now these days? It's
Nah.
we, didn't catch
That's
up.
just a myth propagated
keep
by
up.
big IT.
and now we're relegated to talking.
I think you're right.
There's a
Summer
dead body
Seashells.
here.
A lot of people in Albion have a have a tech background. It's a pretty common thing for this type of game, I think. Yeah. Eve 2.
Oh, I think Eve is a bit nerdier. Like I think Albion has
Yeah,
more.
even nerdier. Yeah,
Eve
yeah.
is a definitely nerdier kind of game.
I think Albion has more zoomers and people who want to be like, I'm PvP king, god,
On me.
Slayer. Where's you?
I'm PvP.
What I would say is that
gods.
Albion players studied IT and never mind. Management information systems
MIS,
and MIS, where people who played Eve did computer science.
Yeah, or they didn't do anything. And they just sat in a room for 23 hours a day looking at Eve spreadsheets and stuff.
My eyes! I haven't closed them in 3 days.
Dude, there's been a lot of advancements in spreadsheet like EDUX and stuff like that just off of Eve.
It's incredible how much spreadsheets have changed. Bogle, give us the history.
What do you mean?
Bogle has patents on many adjustments to the websites we use day to day. Talk us through.
Bogle, explain what complaints you made that led to what changes in our modern spreadsheet system.
Guys, the Albion Marketplace
How did we
is
get
just
this
a
sheet?
Google spreadsheet that Bogle holds the whole day, and like it accesses his spreadsheet to figure it out. Okay, we can do one more right here, and then we gotta run
I
after this.
can't share the
Dude.
business sauce.
I loved working at the pizza place. That was a good one.
When you look up like an item on the marketplace, like light collar staff, the reason it waits a second to tell you is because Bogle has to look it up, find the price, and then put it back to you.
Yeah, he has to
He
decide
just
what
is
the
the
price
market.
is. Yeah,
Could you imagine? I mean,
he has to put it on market.
you know what? I like real talk though. I
Why are
wanted to
we
do some market
still
making. It
grinding
never really
this
worked.
entire time
we're
like
getting
the
13
fire
right
isn't
now, bro.
happening?
The fire does nothing. We're gonna get 13 before level 2. We're gonna be owning these guys. They're probably gonna be like a 5 Zach.
Where's
Let's
our
run
closest
southwest
door?
here.
Where
Southwest
is our
is closed.
closest door? Is that a door?
Yeah, in the
southwest?
corner.
All right, because I just
We
see
can go
the
out
exit.
right here.
Hey, there's a deposit right here. We can use the deposit before we go.
Yeah, agreed. Get out, quick and easy.
I mean, we have like 30 seconds before it starts. No,
Oh, right
90
here.
seconds, right? Oh,
It's oh,
One
we
guy?
got
He can't leave now that he's in combat.
well, did he engage in combat or did you?
Well, yeah, he's running. Let's just turn him in.
Yeah, we don't have time to chase.
oh, I'm getting mixed signals.
Just turn your damn thing in, Bogle.
All right.
Turning this damn soul. Let me get my 10k.
Are you in a rush or something? Jeez.
Let me get my 10k, 500 silver from this chest right here.
No, this is probably a 5K one right here.
Got 1,831 from the
3K.
screen.
3K.
Beautiful. 39k off the blue.
20K. 20K.
Turning your soul, Bogle.
I mean, grab this.
Oh,
Or
go.
chosen.
Oh my
Here,
God, it's
chosen,
me.
chosen.
Okay,
It's me,
bye.
it's me.
Wait, are you?
Where are you
doing
going?
deals?
Bro, we're getting hit by 8, Bogle. Doesn't it?
It was me. I thought it wasn't me.
It's gonna
My
be
bad.
purple. Oh, blue. 40k. I'm out of here.
30k. Jeez.
In my bags right now, 400k. Amazing.
I've probably got like close to 600 now.
All right, so we only need 2 more and then we're done.
Yeah,
so we can just go
614.
up and then swing around middle.
Done with what? Stacks
Yeah.
Stacks.
or PVE?
And then we
We're
want
supposed
to
go hang out in the
fights.
middle and just find people in the middle. Like I say,
Yeah, 'cause,
we
like-
go through the hallways around the middle, so we're not going through the NPCs,
Oh, no.
and then we just go around that loop of hallways around the middle.
Keep circling until we
Just
find
keep
somebody.
circling until we find people. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like they'll probably only be at like 10, to be honest. We got almost everything first floor. Just
I
grab it, boom.
Picked up like 4 of them. All right.
Yeah, you can refresh with that one too. You left the relics and so no way, Bogle. You just left all the stuff in that chest.
He doesn't care about loot. This is
Uh,
how you
Guy's
get
a
rich,
menace,
boys.
dude.
Leave all the stuff in the box.
Actual
care.
menace.
So.
I'm gonna grab this one too. We'll all have
yeah, I
yellow.
did. Real
All right,
talk.
let's go
Real
to the center
talk.
now.
If the
We
thing
might as
is
well just kill this
valued,
really quick.
if the thing is
What are you
valued
doing?
less than 1,000
Just so no one else
silver,
can get it.
I'm not clicking it.
But we can go to
We're
the
right
center
here.
now.
Yeah, we're right here though. After this, we can go to center. This way, our enemies will be weaker when we find them.
It's my stapler.
And I'm gonna get a better thing than the slow off of this.
Wait, what's happening?
No,
Why are you
slow is the
talking-
best.
What?
Slow is the best.
Oh no, I want the big nuke.
No, it only works when
Oh,
you're
this one.
dying. So
Wait, this one is whenever. Oh yeah. Well, this one's good for
Yeah.
Bogle then, but
Yeah,
he
no,
wouldn't play
it's-
around it.
no,
He wouldn't
slow
play
is good
around
for
it. Though,
Bogle.
so-
Yeah.
Bogle,
We
come
don't-
in, come in.
I
Just get. I'll freaking take it.
slow is so
I just
much
don't want
better
another
than
team.
anything else. Yeah.
Where are the enemies?
Exactly. I agree. Take a left, Tezza, when you get there. Oh, he's gonna take the other left. All right.
You mean absolute or a world left? You know, you gotta.
Yeah, I know.
I need a relative, absolute, or world kind of call on the left or right.
What's world mean?
left
like-
of your screen.
Your character's left hand left or screen left, or what's the third option that I have?
What do you mean?
Your
well,
left
so you have like relative left, right? Which is like based on where your character would be.
characters. Yeah.
Then you have absolute left, which is like your screen
you are.
camera,
Yeah.
right? And then you have world left, which is this game is isometric 45, so you'd have to tilt that, and then it's left or right.
But which way is the right way in this isometric world? Which way would be north then?
I mean, to be honest, you'd have to ask Robin Hankes, get him off that.
I mean, there's
Eternity
there's
leave.
a north on the mini map.
Yeah,
So
but
are
that's-
you saying that east is right and west is left, Vogel? Because that's like a 500-year-long debate, bro.
I didn't follow that debate, nor do I care. If you say left, I look up my.
Why are we PvEing again?
Dude, we don't want to get the enemies to have this. You know, it's right here. Might as well.
We had one.
And
fight,
also,
right?
where are the enemies?
That's because we're walking here
How are
doing
they not in
PvE in
this
the center. We're supposed to be walking around this ring.
All right,
Remember
let's
that plan of get the ring, go around the
go.
ring, just keep walking around in circles? Okay. Nobody listens to this.
Follow me. Let me follow you.
We're
Lead the way.
walking away from the blue again. We were walking towards it. Now we're walking away from the blue.
We're not walking to the blue. We're walking
We're following
to the
Chosen
ring
right now, Bogle.
around the outside, Bogle.
Why?
He is sniffing out
why would we
enemies right
take-
now as we speak.
Why would we take the longest travel route around the world? Are you trying to hit singles, or are you trying to like?
Trying to find teams
Yes, but wouldn't.
without running into large amounts of PvE and getting the PvE on our back while we're going through the center. If we go through the center, we're always going to have PvE where we come from unless we constantly clean. If we go through the outside ring, we can cover a lot of ground without having large amounts of PvE at our back.
Mm.
I understand.
This guy's smelling the enemy's fear right now, Bogle. He's leading us to them.
I don't know.
I
Smells
can
more
smell
like
my team sphere is what I smell. It just
smells like
all
gamer sweat. I
encompassing.
think.
gamer sweat. Smells salt.
Ugh.
Smells like sea brine. Are you guys 120 on your builds? No.
You don't need to be. And the deficit scales down to 1200 soft cap. So as long as you're wearing like a 6'2", 6'3", even if you don't have a lot of fame in it, you're good. And then if you do have fame, you can come in with like a 6'1".
Yes, I am.
So we are just gonna do laps here. This is basically watching like a NASCAR race as we look.
Dude,
for
can I right click
opponents.
follow Chosen? What are we doing right now?
I'm looking for opponents, dude.
I'm right click following. Let's go.
Okay, this is what I didn't want to do. We're not going in here. This is a bad idea.
You're the one who let us
Leave,
here.
leave. Yeah, I know. It's the wrong hallway. It'll put lots of enemies at our back. We don't want that.
Bogle, how many enemies do you think we will interact with before the next floor?
None. Game hates me.
I don't know, like a team maybe.
Wait, there's a
37
massive treasure
seconds.
chest right here, bro.
Bogle, it's one of your favorite things. A
No.
box.
Does it do it? Wait, isn't it supposed to like hover over and show how long it's
It
supposed
says
to be?
23 seconds.
Yeah, you might have that disabled in the interface settings. You can turn it on and off. Look, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hide behind the chest, and then no one can see me if they're coming in from below.
Wait, let me stand on top
Yeah,
of
do that.
Let me stand on top
Look.
of you so nobody can see you.
Look, they literally can't see me.
Wow, look. Pro strat. Yeah, let's clump up more. So if somebody comes and finds us, then
It's purple, guys. It's purple. 86K. Okay.
That's it.
189. What? Oh, tier 6 weapon. Guess.
I'm at 700 now.
Eh.
What's the best you've gotten in the depths? Out of it or in the depths? Because I've gotten an awakened weapon in the depths off of somebody who had it in their inventory. I did not make it out with it. That felt bad.
I think the biggest loot amount was a few mil, right? Like 3, 4, 5.
No, I've gotten out
Alright.
with over 10.
Really?
Like myself, yeah. That first week we were getting a lot of loot, and it feels like it scaled down after that.
No, I mean, these extremes are always hard. Like I think a really good run is like 2 mil, 3.
Yeah, it's average is like 2 mil. Like if you can
All
get
right,
through the
maybe
whole
not really
thing.
good. Yeah.
Like good is like 6 mil. Great is 10 mil. Like I don't think I've ever come close to 10 mil again.
What
I think you
average
had
for
6
us
mil.
is about 100K.
like 100K. Yeah, it ish. That takes that 10 mil into account.
Oh god.
Where the enemies?
Dude, this is lame.
I'm PvE in this camp. I need a buff refresh.
Fine. It's time to refresh.
Yo, somebody log in and fight us. How are we liked in the depths, by the way? Like, how many months are we in now? 2.5, 3? When did
3
this
ish.
come out?
Yeah, 3. June, right? End of June, middle of June.
Been that long already? Wow.
Chosen you guys.
We're a season, which is so we're about 2.5 months, really. So we're
Yeah,
about a
yeah.
season and ooh, actually no, it is 3 months because the off season was 3 weeks, right? So yeah,
This stuff came out end of June.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, Bogle.
Right. I still could do without level 3.
We're about to go win a level 3 right here, right now, live on Albion TV.
Did we have a fight level 2? Not a single
we
one,
did
right?
not. We had
Not
not,
even a single
thing
enemy.
happened on level 2.
Jesus.
We should have done PvE for souls.
Yeah, we would have been better off. All right, now we win the level 3 though.
I mean,
now
guess
we
next
run
time
into
instead of
one
doing
and
the
die.
circle, like I would go to the greeds, like pick 2 or 3 greeds to just do a lap between, and then see if anybody comes to them.
Or we just randomly walk around.
That's what we just did.
Yeah.
I'm trying to improve our chances, Bogle.
I don't smell a necessary improvement there.
Let's get it slow.
He doesn't smell improvement, guys.
I mean, is there like a heat map available for depths where people actually run around the most?
I don't think so. Would be cool to see.
Yeah, would that be as like a tool a game dev has where they can see area walked in the depths, like most busy area
They
or
could.
something?
I don't know if they log that info, but you could really easily. We already went this way. So.
Doesn't matter which way we go. I mean, we could just stand in the center.
Oh, I found the treasure vault. Let's pose up right here while you wait for the keys. Maybe. What do you think?
Either that or go clear a altar of greed so we have one available.
Yeah,
and a
let's go
path
do
in the altar of greed. That also gives us a path for escape and like what our pathing is going to be out. Let's just
I like
clear
it, I
this
like
one
it.
on the way out.
Is this like a dead one? Like there's just no enemies in it at all? Maybe.
I will be very sad if we killed the one team that was in the depths with us, and I will be like, why?
Nah, surely there's another one.
I don't know what I'll do if we don't see anybody through this floor as well.
Yeah, this will be crazy if we run into 0
Trouble.
enemies, but we'll definitely see one.
Is everybody just solo in the depths now, or what's happening?
I don't think so.
We're killing everything, Tazik, on the way through. We're
Okay.
giving ourselves a path so that we can go from the chest to the greed without getting hit by NPCs, and we have a way to escape. Should we run into multiple opponents on this floor with nobody on it? So, chat, how you guys doing? Anybody have anything going on interesting in this world? I take that back. Never mind. How's Albion, guys?
There's a lot of interesting stuff going on, I saw.
Nope. Albion's pretty good.
Drinking.
Drinking sounds awesome right about now. I enjoy that. I'm not endorsing that. By the way, I'm not endorsing it. Let's just be clear. I don't think I'm allowed to.
One Albion thing I tried to do was I had activated I think 8 leather alts last month to
Activated 8 leather. Oh,
yeah, so I bought a bit too much leather, too much hide rather, so I had to. Anyways, and then I had a plot, but I made the mistake of not syncing my premium time on the alts with the what's it called?
Oh no!
With the shop cycle. So now I have 7 alts with 14 days to go, and then some group bought all of Martlock almost. And I was just like, oh no, I'll just buy another plot. No, the only one available is 100 mil. And then
if we don't run into anybody on the way to this center area, I want you to pull another raffle in honor of Tourette's syndrome.
There's no D at all. There's no syndrome at all.
Syndrome. Oh my god, that's the worst. It's killing my brain. My brain doesn't work with your name, but in honor of your second word. Oh god. See what you've done to my brain. I can't even say the word weak. I said the second work because you've broken my brain.
Turrets in Roma. Okay, the keys are active. I'm bringing them, bro.
I'll check my mail.
Pull a code for this guy. Pull a code for this guy, and in honor of his second week.
Oh, I didn't sell the raw pork. No.
Bogle, no.
Oh, that's expired too.
No.
Bogle, lock in. What if we run into an enemy right now, bro?
Look at all these expired orders. That's why I have so much money.
No.
Anyways, what are we doing? Are we keying?
Lock in.
What?
We're bringing keys to vault.
I'm gonna go get this northwest key. Is anybody coming with me? Or are we just expecting that there's nobody left?
No, we definitely stick together. Bogle, go with Joe.
All right, I'm leaving you guys, so we split. It's faster, right? Wait. I don't think anybody's here.
There's definitely gotta be one guy, right?
It feels really quiet. I haven't seen a single thing that's been killed.
Would you like a heal there, sir?
Damn, we need all 5 keys.
Okay. Did we pick up 3 keys? Because there's only 2 keys left. Somebody else pick up a key.
Yeah, we picked up all 3.
Oh. I was very excited for a half a second there.
I see your health going down, Chosen, but I don't see.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. I have not seen a healer in a while.
Why is your HP so low?
Because I had to walk by a lot of NPCs to get this key.
We need 3 more.
2 more. Get that top right one and we're done.
What do you mean 2 more? That's the third chosen house. You got to, all right, so I have to get the last one.
Yeah, top right, and we're done.
Yo, if you guys ever wondered what work looked like,
I'm hoping we get like a fat chest to make up for this. This is kind of boring.
I don't think we're gonna. I think we're getting 40K a piece on that.
I think it's gonna be at least a milli total.
40K.
It's gonna be a 1 mil chest minimum.
40K.
I believe that John, in his algorithm for how this is gonna give me loot, identified my Wait, someone got that top right one, maybe? Oh no, it
No.
was pulsing. Never mind. No. Got excited. But yeah, in the algorithm of the
Wait,
loot.
that was a blink. That's a blink that appeared in another one. That's
Yeah, there's
the
just
other
another
one appearing. God,
stop
My
scaring me. Nobody's
dissatisfaction
here,
with lack
Jesus.
of enemies, bro, it will be factored into the loot, I believe.
Yo, should there be a loot multiplier on steps walked in the depths?
like you should get an extra multiplier depending on how many keys your group puts into the chest.
No,
So
I mean,
if there's
I mean,
nobody
how
there,
many
you
steps
get-
you walked in? I mean,
Do you guys want to kill this
I
boss while we're here too? Might as well.
wait, there's a
Yeah.
boss?
Can't kill
Yes,
bosses.
right here on me.
No
No
bosses.
way. Where's me?
We're not doing bosses. We can't do bosses. Don't have time.
I'll
No
get-
time.
The
I'll get the
fire's gonna start.
key,
We're all gonna burn to
And
death.
then we'll do a boss. So I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm at the boss.
I see you coming.
Well, you hopefully you guys meet me here, yeah. Up here. Should be steps here, right? Yeah. Just imagine we pull this boss, some enemies, grab that key above us, and start racing to the chest.
But you turned yours in already?
Yeah, there's only one left. I want it to be suspenseful.
Never do that. Never do
I'm
that.
all about
guys.
the
They-
suspense.
Big mistakes.
No way. I'm getting another. I think I'm like at 12 out of 20 on the achievement now. After killing 1,000 players.
You trying to
And
journal log?
And playing almost every day for like 3 months.
Has anybody journal logged yet?
No. Like the full journal, everything?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Who's like closest? Like who's up? Is it known how close they are?
I think NA is like slightly above.
Hit the
But-
royal jacket on those guys shows, and I need that energy.
There's some of them are really crazy to hit. Like the pick up a mammoth cup is really hard. Then there is a few really hard to find Rhodes bosses. Then there is the impossible Crystal League winning stuff. That is just
It's not
doable.
impossible.
That is literally impossible for 99.9% of the player base.
Yeah, win a level
Good.
9.
It's a challenge, bro. If you're trying to sea log, it's a challenge.
No, I dislike not being able to complete the game.
But it's completable. You just have to go spend a year to get good at that part of the game.
No, I'm literally. I've tried Tazik for like 7 years. I'm not gonna get there, right? So. At
But
that
don't you
point,
think that this crown jewel of completing the entire journal should only be reserved for those who can be the best at everything the game has to offer?
No, I mean it's hard filtering for only people who can be good at PvP. And
Well,
that's
it's a
kind of-
PvP game, no?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's the same argument as in every game that has the C-Log stuff, right? It's like, no one's meant to finish it all. The people who do are the people who play it every day, every content, and that's for them. No one else really. You're not expected to finish it all.
I got my 100% econ right, and then there is another one that I could probably get, but all right, let's turn
All
this
right,
in.
good
All
luck.
right, guys. What are we gonna get?
There's gonna be
What
a
are we
1
gonna
mil
get?
chest minimum right here, right now. Let me see.
It's a blue one.
Here we go. 1 mil total. 1 mil total. What is it?
700K total.
700K, not bad. I'll take it. 380K for me. Wait, I got 100K for me.
I got 100K.
Oh, wait, Bogle got all of it.
Oh, God. I didn't even break 1 million.
Man, get me out of here. We need to run into a level 1 and
I
start
didn't
killing
even
people
break
fast,
a
bro.
million.
We need to go into a level 1 and kill people quickly after that one.
Total load 942.
I made 670.
922. 922.
All right, let's find my bank.
Going to the marketplace. I'm hitting quick sell back in.
Trash box. Move all from the store. Wait, I need soapbox.
I need some more potions.
Oh, we can't go in for 3 minutes. 2.5.
Where's my?
The problem is that none of these people are trying to go play the game. They're all just hanging out in their box. There's like 4 people waiting at the door. There's 700 people at the box. I don't know. I've spent the last 2 evenings in corrupted dungeons, and loot seems better. But I'm not that good to kill 8-level mobs. Maybe those solo dungeons are good, but I'm ready sure that you can also try corrupted. I agree. Try corrupted. It has some money in it.
Bogle's bank tab name is trash, but has 6 mil. Wow.
Huh?
Your trash tab has 6 mil of silver worth in it.
Yeah,
That's trash to you, bro.
it's
That's more than that guy's whole bank.
It's my quick dump tab. Like. Ugh. Anyways. Like the problem with this stuff is that it's a click an item. It's multiple clicks per item, right? And then that is so time inefficient. It's
Yeah.
It's not worth my time.
Trash 6 mils. Bro. Bogle, give the 6 mil to my boy Torts and Roma in chat. That's his whole bank right there. You'll double it.
He doesn't have 6 million. He's been here for 2 weeks.
You know.
Oh, for Torts, though, he said, he's just been playing for a little bit. If you didn't see, there is a fame increase this weekend.
Oh, yeah. 25% fame bonus this week.
Big fame
Starting on
bonus.
Friday, yeah.
Get
Friday
going.
is tomorrow, by the way, guys, not today. I know
is
many of
tomorrow.
you think it's today because it is where you live, but it's not for Albion Online.
Are there codes for this stream? Somebody asked. Somebody
Oh.
answered. Supposedly. All right, dude, Bo, go ahead and pull a code. If that
Supposedly.
guy wins,
Caught
we skip
me.
him.
Caught me. All right, that's number 1.
Maca Loca 1023.
I was.
All right, pull another one. If JFWL wins, we have to re-roll it, though.
All right, reset the entries. Everybody put something in chat right now.
Oh, we can go in. We can go in. We got to get a fight, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get a fight.
Yeah, we got to go in early to get one of the
Let's
ones
go
that
ahead.
actually has people in it. I think if we go in late, we get in the ones that don't have people in it.
Make sure to eat your food, too.
I gotta refood because we were in that last one so long our food ran out.
Yep. Chat, you got scammed? No scam, bro. No
Who got
scammers
scammed?
here.
Where's Scam? Bogle, did you
Alright.
not give away money?
No,
From-
Bogle gave
giveaway
one.
premium?
Maka Loca won one.
Oh, what?
And then Lady
Oh,
Zilla
okay.
just won another one.
Lady Zilla. Congrats. I like that name.
JFWL got scammed. Dude, he doubted the codes were real, man.
She
You have
saw
to have
Bride
faith,
Zilla and
believe
said, I
in
can
them.
up that one.
Yo,
Never doubt Chosen and Tasic. True.
Yeah, we're always truthful.
I've never
true.
done so much PvE in an hour. Jesus.
I'm at home here. I'm chilling.
Bogle's gonna get tired.
I'm kind.
If only this.
I kind of am.
Not gonna lie, kinda.
Why did you say it like that, Chosen? What the hell?
You know what I was thinking? the
What
other
is on
day?
this giveaway? Wait, Richard Core DeLion. If you win this giveaway, you will receive a 7-day code of premium. So that means you got to be here every single day while we're live on air chatting. You just have a chance. This
Oh,
is the
yeah,
number
I mean-
one. It's at the top of every single good YouTuber's top 10 ways to get premium guide.
It is.
This is the rank 1 method.
We had to stop giving away gold on this channel because we were the fastest way to earn gold in all of Albion.
Don't be silly.
It was. It was ridiculous. We had that guy who would win like 7 times a week. We had to put a cap on it 3 times a week. People were still hitting it 3 times a week. We were giving like 3,200 gold away. A clip? Come. Yeah.
We used to do gold codes instead of premium codes. It changed. I don't know how you guys figured it out, but you know, they give away different things every now and then.
Yeah, one player had won 100 million plus gold here.
This guy said, "True, I won a 5% share of the company."
Nice. I hope you didn't get that information from an account called Albion Online, man. You might have gotten scammed there.
It's true. There is an account called Albion Online, and it is not Albion Online.
Yeah.
Wait, but we have the name Albion Online.
Yeah, and it has the tick and so on. You know.
Oh, you're saying it's a like impersonator Albion
Yeah,
Online.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, we have enough stacks where we just bum rush fights now. Top left, gotta have people. Top left, we gotta go.
Yo,
No way
question,
there's not
Tazik,
people farming
if
top
you
left.
were in charge of this PvE for this depths, abyssal depths thing, would you make it the same way?
Complete rework, dude. This is mind numbing, man. Complete
Oh,
rework.
complete rework. He said, "Oh,
How
free
so?
one, freebie." Somebody
we just did a whole run
just
where
got a freebie.
there was no players, Vogel. There was no players. Wait, dead bodies here? Okay, we're sniffing them.
Yeah, we just found a free one, Tazik. We know there's dead bodies. We know that there's
Probably
something
up here to the greed, I assume.
Yeah, head to the greed. Yeah.
But yeah, Bogo, like, you know, most extraction stuff like this, right? Like the existing content outside of the fights has to sustain people's like attention and stuff too.
I heard it.
I think
No,
the
that's
PV
Tazik.
doesn't really do it.
That's not gonna do it. Are we just gonna clear this out of
Nah.
hopes we can
Do we have
turn
to?
things in? I mean,
mean,
we don't have to clear the
I
whole
get-
thing. I mean, we can kill these 3 guys here and have it half cleared.
I
But
get
that doesn't have to happen through PvE to be also clear Bogo too, right? Like it could be Albion is in the game for this, right? But you know, other games do it where there's stuff to loot and stuff around, right? Things like that.
No, I get the concept, like from League of Legends and such, and just in general, that you need some way for the people who are bad at PvP to have something to do and then be fodder for the, you know.
It's not that you need stuff for people who are bad at PvP. It's that you need content in between the PvP that can keep you in,
Entertained. Yeah. Locked in.
right? And you know, often a lot of other games that have like content like this will also have the PvP not necessarily be the focus, right? But it's like the byproduct of the content.
Mm.
And here, you know, like
PvP
really,
is
it's
the
the
point
PvP,
here.
right? Like you're not getting loot, you know?
Yeah, I
Unless
mean
you PvP.
that's one of my biggest gripes with Albion or just like PvP games in general. Like sometimes I literally feel like I'm outclassed, right? By like there's a skill issue on my side. And then the game just feeds me trivial tasks that take my time until I get owned in PvP again. And then
I get what you're saying. I understand it.
and I ideally I want to do interesting stuff, but I don't.
This
You
is
know-
all cleared. Where are these fools?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Okay, not here. There's one we can clear here. I mean, I want to get this one now that I feel we're down on stacks against those guys for sure.
This guy's asking, is there synergy type of chi in Albion, like mage is weak against hunter, hunter is weak against tank? There is like
Weapon
indirectly,
types, like
right?
Armor and like what damage types, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not directly like a combat triangle, right? But each armor has its own sort of standout stuff, right? Like plate armor is going to do a lot more CC, for example.
And it has a higher physical resistance.
So there's
Let's see.
physical damage and magical damage. So there's two damage types. But I feel like it's actually pretty hard to understand. Like sometimes.
Well,
want
it's
that
it's not
stacking
necessarily a
going? Okay.
complicated system, but it isn't one you ever really need to engage with or care about.
Yeah.
Cleared again. Okay. There's people here. We just haven't found them, guys. I don't like this.
Dude, let me use a tracking kit in the depths, please.
Yes.
Let's split up.
I mean,
No. Let's not split up.
We can cover more
do?
ground that way, and then we'll run them back to each other.
Come on. Oh my God.
I think we're experiencing live why battle royale games have the closing area
Yeah, exactly.
of space.
Well, and that's why like the Hellgates do too. But Hellgates
Isaac,
are
we're doing a
different kind
PvE
of
without
content.
you, just so you know.
I'll be there in a second. This one here is clear. This one's up here is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Dude, what is their route? What the hell?
Yo, what if if you walk to an area, you kind of see footsteps? Like, what if like it had a puddle of like liquid or something, and then
every time you picked up one of the
Where?
charms, yeah, like it would just.
I think
you
this
footsteps
not solo,
first,
not
isn't it?
solo.
Okay, Tazik, don't die.
We got big content finally. Been waiting for this.
Okay, here comes the healer in the back. Oh, hi, yeah, you doing?
They just blinked in.
He's just gonna blink back too.
Got that beam down. What a stun from Chosen. No blink on this guy. W keying right after soldier. He's dead.
Yep.
Damn. And see, like, Vogel, this is the caliber of a player that I come to after an hour.
Mhm.
I'm gonna DM each of these people and say good game.
don't DM them, GF.
No,
Yeah,
no, GF is crazy. I'm gonna say GG.
Oh, this guy had loot.
Let's see. This guy's name was Plug's Gamers. This guy XXZK1XX. Damn, I can't read this guy's name because you got him, Vogel.
XXZ1KX. What a fighter. Let's go turn these things in. There's a thing.
Well,
right
they
here.
came from down there. You want to go to the one
Well,
up
I just
top?
want to go turn it in. Just like
All right,
which
all
one's
right.
closest. I don't know how much time we have left on this floor, to be honest. We've got 9 stacks. I feel like we've been here a while.
Guys asking if Crystal Reaper is solo viable. I wouldn't say it's solo viable, actually. It's fine in a team, but I don't know about solo. If you want to just like clear the mobs and stuff, it'll work, right? But that's a hard weapon to 1v3 with.
No,
Or 1v2.
I would more think like when we run away.
100k from this chest for me, wow.
37 from this one. Oh boy. I'm gonna walk away here a millionaire. Okay, no, not really.
Dead body on the chest. Damn.
What happened?
I can't wait
guys?
for somebody to jump out of the wall and be like, haha, stun one shot. Opens in 50 seconds. See, if you hover over the exit, you can see how long the floor is staying open.
Yeah.
Yoink.
I'm so sad. I just want fights. Why would we? If in Albion I can be whoever I want, can I buy stuff and gonna kick enemies' ass? Can I call myself a Rectum Reaper? Yeah, probably. It's Albion.
The heck is this guy talking about? What is this guy
That
saying?
sounds more like Dire Reaper Dan, man. Like, not Rectum Reaper. Jesus.
We already were top right or top left. Let's just cut through the middle here. Let's see. Surely we find somebody. One more enemy. Oh, it's closing.
Let's go.
All right, let's go to the right. Leave.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to go see what they left in this box. I need those T4 runes. Boom.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 3 dead bodies right here.
Wasn't that us?
More T4 runes.
PvE not finished right here.
Oh.
I'll take PvE not finished. That's another stack. Boom.
Private Eye Tazik.
Where were the enemies?
Investigating the clothes.
Not a chest, man.
Fine with that. It gives
Not
us
a
stack.
chest.
We got a buff.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with a stack, man.
I wanted it above.
Yeah, our buffs have worn out. That's how long it's taken.
All right, straight to the middle. We spawned here, bottom right. I'm assuming there's 2 other teams. One spawned here, one spawned there. We meet in the center.
No, I think each side gets stuck in PvE for like 20 minutes and then doesn't meet.
No,
Go
no,
around
like,
in circles just off of each other's radar. You know, not quite
don't run to the
close
left here.
enough
We'll
to
go
see each
up.
other.
Actually, yeah, we'll go here. Lost for Bogle.
Let's go. 2 hours of PvE worth it.
Oh my god, he's finally gotten 2 of his bosses. That's like a week worth of bosses in one run.
Dude.
I'm impressed, Bogle. You are getting good at this.
Let me actually check my journal. Journal. Exploration.
I just want you to know that I do expect to get
Purple?
a message from Rectum Reaper in the next couple of weeks. With a
Saying what?
screenshot of your first kill.
Okay.
I need to see that. No photos. Screenshot.
Yikes.
What's the yikes?
I don't want to go into it. That's still yo, that's still my worst like childhood trauma, by the way. When Blizzard got hacked. And
And what happened?
their website got hacked. And then somebody uploaded bad naughty pictures. of
Oh,
it.
my God,
no,
I'm so sorry,
no.
Bogle. You should sue Blizzard now.
Yeah.
I believe it's owned by Microsoft, so they got money.
Yeah. It's bad.
Poor Bogle. He's thinking about a kit. He's not gonna be able to heal us for like the next 20 minutes. He's gonna go try to go to sleep and just sit there on the edge of sleep for 4 hours.
No, if
Go to the greed up here.
if you're old enough to remember the early days of the internet, there is like a few not popular, but
Yeah,
famous
yeah,
pictures.
Yeah. I think
What's
I
the
know,
first
I
letter
know
of what
which
you're
one it
thinking
was.
of?
Yeah, you don't. We know what it was. We know what it was.
Is it in the middle row of your keyboard, the first letter?
Yeah, no, it's on the top row of your keyboard.
Oh, I'm
Tazik.
thinking of a different thing.
Oh,
Enemy!
content.
Enemy! I'm running at him, bro. This guy's gone for sure. Surely he has a team, though. Surely he is leading us to. No,
Oh,
way.
he just
Nah, this guy's solo
he's
for
a
sure.
Solo.
Yeah,
Only
yeah, he's
solo
definitely solo.
players
Let's just go
rock
up here.
the tornado.
So
These solo guys are ruining my depth experience.
do we?
Let's get this stat, Tazik. We want 15, right?
Yeah, I was just running for look for an enemy though.
He's really sad, guys. Look what happened.
Oh, I found
to
him!
you
I found
running.
some!
Then we back up, reset, get away from the PvE. Do
Oh my
not
god, the
get Bogle
PvE is
killed
killing us.
PvE.
What is that? Watch
Come
out.
on.
Watch out, go run.
Walk it backwards. You got
Wait,
leg.
now the PvE is on them though.
No,
Yeah, let them
it's still
walk
on
into
me.
it. It's on Bogle still, Tazik.
They're a triple.
I
They're
had to
2 lows,
stun.
1 healer. Oh, we got this. We got the sun.
I still have
He walked through the fire. I cleansed.
You're
Fired
good.
and missed the second
Just make sure
time.
you're near me and Bogle here. We got the bows dead. Just stay alive, bows. Just one bow. You do not die to one bow, surely. Boom. Boom. Look, these guys are probably really antsy too. Like they didn't see any enemies, so they just ran at us. BBQ Sasuke. Behind the bars. Goofy Farmer. Thank you for your content. You have to honor the enemy.
I like how he creatively spelled barbecue sauce. It's probably like one of these guys. It's one of these days where you sit at your PC. It's like, shit, I gotta make another.
I need a new name, bro. What do I go with?
And
I'm gonna go with barbecue.
and you're
sauce.
looking
I've been
around and it's
every
like,
time.
oh, I had ribs for dinner and I'm gonna call up myself barbecue sauce. That's funny, right? And then you're like, no shit, this exists already. And then you look left and then there's your anime like cartoon box and you're like, let's make a Japanese barbecue sauce. I'm smart.
You are smart, Bob. Yeah, that's true. Let's go north and turn these in. And then come back and get the other ones and turn those in.
That seems like a lot of legwork.
Yep. It's the most legwork. I want that 40k silver, man. Oh, there's another stack here on the way. What do we know?
Bogle, my man Toritz and Roma is asking you an investment question. What should he do with the silver?
Oh, much.
Tell him. What should he do?
How much? He needs to know how much. Different.
Tell him, Bogle. He
investments
said
have
he has
different
silver.
returns.
1 silver.
Oh,
So
hold on to it. Repair costs are going up.
Blimer Beck is telling him to do crafting with the silver.
I mean,
Save it for premium and then get your focus and then refine.
but that would indicate that you.
And then get premium again and then focus and refine.
I don't know, man.
You got better? Do better then.
Do you know how much work it is to get a refiner up and going?
Enemy.
On me. Enemy on me.
There's another one here.
Another enemy.
His healer buddy.
What are they doing? Oh, it's
Another enemy. Double bow with 1 healer again. How long on the Harony?
A second now.
Let's see you hit that fade away. And there it is. Kaboom.
I don't have my pot, unfortunately.
As like I'm trying
Soldier
to
helmet has been used. Kaboom!
Triple stun into Nightmare.
All right, all right.
Pencil Val. Ghost Red Dog. Thank you for your
Fuck.
sacrifice.
Thank you.
True XTS.
No. I'm not happy for that guy. The rest of them, thank you.
We gotta go like to another dump site. I got too much crap.
Yeah, this will get us 15, and we'll just go back to that greed.
Tazik's dangerous with the light collar. I'm scared. Well, you should be.
You just saw me dog walking. This guy is down. Vocal was like, Tazik, watch out. I was just in cleric
mean-
running at him.
I was just looking at your HP bar. It was climbing down slowly. I'm like,
I believed in you. I believe.
oh no, there's a flame wall I can't reach.
I believe.
Do Twitch draws go straight to the mail? Briarheart AO. As long as you have your Twitch like connection and everything, once you claim it on Twitch, it will go to your mail.
It doesn't go to your mail. It goes to you'll have the cogwheel, right? And in the cogwheel, you have claim
Your
rewards.
rewards,
You have
sorry,
to
yeah.
claim rewards, and then once you claim it, it'll show up in your mail.
Yeah.
That way, you can claim the reward on any of the 3 servers, but the mail only goes to one of the servers. The server you're on when you hit the claim button. I hope that's helpful. And no, it's not a dumb question. It's a very reasonable, good question to ask. Kazak's answer was dumb.
My answer was basically the same thing you just said.
We got 150k.
I'm so
I can't
tired of
hold any more
picking up
items.
tier 4 runes, man. It's like, you know what? Sometimes I wish. Oh, tier 8, nice. Sometimes I wish the runes would auto convert, so I don't have to like pick up tier 4 trash. Like either convert them up into relics or just convert what's the rate, like 5 to 1. So if I get 5 tier 4 runes, just make him go up or something.
Okay, I think we have more orbs to pick up. We can do that in the time we have left. I think we're gonna hit our timer pretty soon. I don't know if we're gonna be lucky enough to find another player.
Yeah, I think once the minute 20 hits, we head upstairs, and I think we're already over by a bit. I think
Yeah.
there's probably no one alive, to be honest.
We did kill a couple of people this time.
Thankfully, found enemies.
Watch because
also-
they're cool and strong. I like that. Yes, cool and strong.
I also still
Limerbeck is
think-
asking if we watch streams for rewards or if we have it auto.
We have to watch. I
That is not
have,
a perk of the job, unfortunately.
I do have 171 of them to claim, though.
Oh.
So
when we stream, I'm not logged in with my personal account. So for the last since whenever they started Twitch drops, I did not get any at all.
he could quite easily have two
A lot
locked in
of
at
work.
once. He could have, one tab open under one account and one tab open under another account, but
Nah, bandwidth and screen space and just another tab.
not enough screen space. Not enough screen space. All right, well, I mean, we are over. That was fun. Let's see, what am I walking out of here today? 1.3 million. That makes up for the last one, which was under. I'll take it. That's an average of a little bit over 1 million per run there for us, guys. I'll take it. Not too bad. And I think we're going to head out for the day. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun, as always. I do enjoy playing with these guys and hanging out with you guys, the audience. We will be back again tomorrow at, I don't know if we'll be here at 14 UTC. We might be here at 14, maybe here at 18 UTC. We're going to see if we have coverage for Robin tomorrow at 14. And then we'll see how it goes from there. And then we'll have, what do we got? An interview with Nanusk tomorrow. That should be fun, hanging out with Nanusk and diving into the depths. So we ask her a bunch of questions about streaming, Albion, and, gaming in general. Should be a fun time. Kazik, Bogle, any final words before we head out?
I was just investigating the loot I got from that one. I
Holy
got
shit, my repair costs are
780k.
500,000.
Oh. Yeah, well, mine are 20k. Let me just hit that. Well, good games. We killed a lot of people. We're going to get out of here. We'll raid somebody off tomorrow. Back at it. Even more shows.
500,000 repair? What? Well, there goes my profit from that 2 mil I brought home.
The other profit is in your potions.
Thanks for reminding me.
Why would you wear tier 8? Anyway. Oh, we forgot one thing.
Premium giveaway?
Richard.
Oh, this guy's first time chatter to Richard Core de
Oh,
Lion.
nice. There you go. That's what we're saying here. You win when you play. Congratulations.
All right. And with that said,
Congratulations,
I
man.
am done. Ready to go. See you around.
All right, guys. See you
All right.
tomorrow. New shows coming up.